Yo, what up? What up? What up? See, Jisms. What up? Oh, sorry. Sorry. Apologize. Apologize. CJ. I apologize, man. It's a fucking habit. What you want me to do? Huh? What you want me to do? What you want me to do? Damn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a fucking habit. C. I can't think of a good one. What's up, Samurai?
Yeah.
Man, don't be trying to talk to me all smooth and shit. I ain't one of your ladies. Oh, fuck.
You know, it's crazy, but I swear to God, I just like woke up like 40 minutes ago.
Well, you still tired? Takes you that long to wake up?
Yeah.
When I'm up, I'm usually up. My wife's like that though. It takes her like an hour. She says she's like groggy for like a whole hour. I get like that sometimes, but what's up, Joaquin? Marco, you're out of line. Wow, what'd I do? What'd I do? Oh, it's early. Oh no, it's not early. What am I talking about? You wake up late.
For me, no. I get off. I get off at like 1 in the morning.
Damn. Kenny Caniff. Who's that? Who's Kenny Caniff? I'm up to 1,300 on Crawford. What you mean? That's what you're betting? Yo, you guys notice E-Rock just stopped coming in here since he split up with his woman.
He was in here last night.
Barely. Like he used to come in all the time like you guys, and he just
Yeah, he did.
I feel like this was E-Rock. This was his like
He's going through a divorce. Marco is getting cleaned out.
I mean, yeah, maybe. Yo, matter of fact, all jokes
He's working
aside,
overtime.
all jokes aside, you know this, Alberta. You live in California. A friend of mine is going through divorce there. They fucking destroy you out there. They make the man sometimes pay lifetime alimony.
Yeah, he has to pay spousal support
Or
on
like
top of like
lifetime sometimes. Like my man got a divorce. They're making him pay both lawyers. And so in other words, she won't just negotiate and what's the word? Come on, help me out, Yayan. When you come to an agreement out of court.
Compromise.
No, different one.
the settlement, or what are you talking about?
Whatever. Like there's a specific word I can't think of, but she won't like sit there and
agree.
Negotiate. No, negotiate.
Like she's not going to be there during the litigation, or what you mean?
No. When you sit there and you both try to talk about it out of court, like whatever it is.
That's a settlement, right?
Wait, there's a word for it. Fuck, I don't know. I can't think of it. No, not compromise.
Mediation.
Mediate. Yeah. Right. She doesn't want to do any mediation. She just wants to go to the lawyers. And I'm like, what? He's like, well, why wouldn't she? I'm paying for her lawyer, and they make me pay for her lawyer. So he's gonna have to file bankruptcy, and he has a good job at Apple, like a high-ranking job at the company, the tech company, Apple.
He's in Cupertino.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he's making mad money, and
so he can't get her. He can't get her like a public defender.
No.
It has to match the lifestyle that they're living while they're with the partner.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
Exactly. And look, they're not like rich or anything, but he was making. And here's another fucked up thing. He gets these like crazy big stock options from Apple, like every whatever that he has a big chunk of money. She gets half of everything he gets. Yeah. All of it.
That's Cali, Marco.
Nah, fuck. I mean, I'm never divorcing my wife. And me and my wife have talked about this. Even if I found her banging 3 other guys in like an orgy, I still wouldn't try and come after her like that because we have kids together and like we had a good life up to this point. So like if she did some crazy shit,
that's a wild statement.
No, I'm telling you right now, I wouldn't do all that. I wouldn't do all that. Like I wouldn't try and make her life as miserable as because also what's that do for your soul when you're trying to get somebody? Like what's that really do for your soul? That's negative shit.
What's the crazy thing, right? And I'm not talking about your wife specifically, but you'll catch a woman cheating and then they still try to divorce you in like take half your stuff. That's just how. Like that's
Yeah, no,
crazy.
some people are fucking ratchet. Some people are ratchet. But yeah, so I'm like, wow, that California, man. So maybe E-Rock's going through that. Maybe she's trying to just.
It's different in Mexico though, Marco. That's why Canelo got like 10 kids because over there they don't have none of this like spousal child support shit.
I mean, I don't think any state's as bad as California. Like, I don't even think New York's not even close to that.
It's still bad though in general in the U.S. You know, they'll garner your wages. They'll do all types of shit to you. I know people like that. That's why I know E-Rock is getting cleaned out right now.
I just can't believe that they could do a lifetime alimony. Like once, because they have a son, he's young, but once he's 18, that shit should be over. They do a lifetime, like you said, accustomed to the style that they're living. They got
Yeah, he's done.
So his option is he could take this. He could just move to a different state or country and not see his son. But that's the problem. It wasn't for the kid.
Deadbeat.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the kid, he would just bounce.
At that point, he's got to understand.
Well, he said he might just file bankruptcy, quit his job, because he says he can get another job, but as long as he has a job on the books, she gets half. So he's like, I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna move in with my fucking dad temporarily, and he's like, she doesn't realize then she loses everything too, the dumb fuck. Because when I don't have a job, now she's gonna have to fucking go be homeless because I'm gonna be making no money. I have my dad to live with,
It's so crazy, Marco. They'll literally take like, you know how most people get paid direct deposit. Like they'll literally they'll give you your amount after they like factor in the support. Yeah, I know he's cooked right now. That's why I think he's working overtime, like just to live.
Wow, that's terrible. That's California's fucking out of control. Like, bet you Indiana isn't like that. I mean, you wouldn't know anyway because you're too young and you're not getting married. But
yeah, I was about to say I don't know nothing.
He's waiting for you, Marco.
Don't get married. It's
always a gay weirdo. I gotta say something.
Yeah, that was weird. But do not.
Yeah, that was weird.
What'd you say?
No, that last statement was a little odd there, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how. Wait, who's this?
That's Brim.
Yeah.
Man, you know his voice because he says Bival deserves grace. Okay.
I knew that was Brim.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can't tell by it because I got my little superior quality management, my old business logo. So
Okay, I got you. Yeah, but I was talking to him yesterday, man. And I can't believe. Oh, as a matter of fact, CJ, you were married in California.
Yeah, man, I had to tap in on this one. You know me.
Did you get hammered?
CJ Rich and this bitch. I'm a slide between her thighs and I'm gonna bleed the bitch dry. No, negative because I didn't have kids and it was only 2 years. So I threw her a couple.
So wait,
I threw her a couple racks. I threw her a couple racks and that was it.
So wait, the fact that it was only 2 years and you don't have kids is makes a big difference.
I think the biggest factor, to be real, is the fact that she was too fucking lazy to even try to, finesse me.
Oh, so if she would have got a lawyer or whatever, then she could have fucked you over.
Yeah, it would have been much worse.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. To be married 2 years and to get that much, that is not enough time to establish your value in regards to lifetime.
Yeah, be careful, man. Be careful with this next one. I mean, I'm sure she's a good woman, but you don't need to run into anything like that. Why you got to get married?
I'm cautious. Yeah, I feel you.
Like, really? Like, if I lived in California, I wouldn't get married. I'd be like, nah, we could be boyfriend, girlfriend. We don't need to. Nope.
Just do a prenup.
Yeah, what's that noise in the background?
Hey, man. Yeah, I don't know about that, but a prenup can be up to the judge's discretion, and being the dude that's been through it, it can be thrown out. You got to make sure your shit is like ironclad. I would have like 2 or 3 lawyers cross-check my shit because they can say that the lifestyle to which she's become accustomed, and if you got kids, all that, they can just say, well, I know you guys agreed to this, or she could say she signed it under duress, like under pressure. So you got
wow.
Yeah,
the rest. A couple people got their prenups thrown out from duress. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't say it's like predominant or nothing, but it can happen.
Right.
Based on the circumstances.
Holy shit! Do not get married in California. That's the lesson we learned today in this room.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking.
But you see, that is nasty.
You shouldn't get married. Period.
This motherfucker. Like picture having to I don't know who's making all that noise.
Mute this guy.
Yeah, it was Alberto.
No, it wasn't me, Marco.
Yeah, I just heard it. You just unmuted and it started fucking dripping again.
Tripping, yo.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's my coffee. I didn't think you could
Hey, no, they got a pill for that. If you got the drip, they got a pill for that. You know, get some antibiotics.
Come on, CJ. We cordial, bro. Like this is my coffee machine.
Wowzers.
I'll mute up though. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Mute up while you're fucking taking a leak.
Coffee, Marco.
You sound like you're taking the leak.
It does.
I
believe it's coffee, but yeah, I couldn't believe that this motherfucker, like, he has to quit his job and declare bankruptcy to get out of this, and that's only temporary because the second he gets a job again, he's back.
They come in for
Wait, Marco, who is that?
I am mad at him.
Which friend is that?
You don't know him, and on top of that, the arbitrations and all the legal procedures. It's been years bleeding him. He's not even done. Insane.
I wonder why dudes crash out on their wives. I'm not condoning it, but you know, it's a heavy price to pay, Jim.
Yeah, because you trying to destroy lives when you could just be reasonable and get your own, get your little something, and keep it moving.
Especially when one of those lives is the parent to your own child.
Kids, yeah.
I don't get it. I get hating your spouse. I mean, I don't hate mine, but I get people go through shit, but that's still the mother. Unless it's an awful human being to the child, that's a different story.
You don't think people can grow apart, Marco?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, but why you got to be vindictive about the shit? Why you got to just try to gut a motherfucker and fuck up the kids? It's so selfish to fuck the kids' lives up because you feel some type of way.
I mean, especially you have a willing participant in your child's life. I mean, at some point you got to be able to tuck those feelings to the side.
We like Brim, you're about my age. CJ, you're around my age. Brim, are you in your 50s or 40s? You want to answer? Okay. Well, whatever. Either way, he's like, but all of in the 80s kids, our parents, I think 99% of us had fucking mad dysfunctional upbringing. So like, we know what it's like to see that with our parents. It's like, why would you want to pass that along?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. That's why I was trying to be careful with the kids. I mean, I might have waited too long now, but better that than fuck a kid's life up that didn't ask to come here. So that's where I'm at with it.
How do you guys feel about like if you're meeting a woman that's coming with her own kids? Like, is that a no or if
it's not a no? But I tell you this much: is you got to be cautious.
Is.
No, it's not a no. I'm not gonna say it's not a no, but I'm gonna tell you this: the percentage of no is gonna be higher than yes. I'll tell you that right now.
But here we go. The difference, see, what you guys were just different. So Yayan, who's 20, says it is, which I understand, and Bram, who's I'm assuming he's in. I think you said you're in your 40s for you.
Yes.
So it depends what stage of life you are.
Well, let me be the devil's advocate. Even for me, no, I'm not doing that, champ, because I don't have them. I understand this might be unrealistic at my age, and that's why haven't settled down again yet. But no, I'm not doing that, champ.
It's not unrealistic for you. You could find a girl in her 30s, 20s, whatever. Have kids.
You guys,
yeah, I mean, old girl is 27. I have to date down, like down in age to find that. Really,
she's mad young. But your current girl's 27.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good for you, I suppose.
Salute.
I remember before rest in peace, Kevin Samuels passed away. He said that in like the wildlife, if a bear meets like a woman bear, they either have to kill the kids or the cubs have to run away. Like they don't deal with that shit in the wildlife.
Yeah, I mean, I'm one of those people too. Like I never really liked other people.
That's how you want it. You want it like wildlife.
I
never really liked other people's kids. Like, not that I didn't like them. I wasn't the kind who like grab a baby. Like, oh, when it was mine, it was different. But other people's kids, I'm like, eh. So
I feel you.
Yeah, man.
You just say, yo, baby.
I don't know. I don't know if I could have that type of bond. I don't think that's fair to the kids. Like, let's say, for instance, I met a young lady. Come on, champ, mute up with that shit. For instance, I met a lady. She was like, I don't know, 33, right? And she had one kid. Okay. First marriage didn't work out. And then, I get with her 2 years later. We have our own kid. I don't think I would have the same love for her kid that's not related to me biologically as I would have for my own. So I don't think that's fair. Yeah, that's also something to consider.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, and that's a fact. And let's keep it real. Any real mother wouldn't just let you, mess with her and not, mess with the kid.
Right.
Yeah.
But you guys don't know what God has planned for you guys, because I've seen stories where like sometimes like Aaron Judge, his parents were adopted and he adopted their last name and he views them as like his parents. So I don't think you guys should be as dismissive of other people's kids because you don't know.
Bro, that's adoption and taking
Well,
care of
no.
another
Well,
man's
no,
child. That's
Alberto's
different.
right though. Alberto's right because some
That
people
is a
really,
completely different scenario of what we were talking about, though. Like,
but some
being,
people
yeah.
do really take a loving to like other people's kids. It does happen all the time.
Well, I mean, I have experience as well, and I mean, just to be honest with you, I've had, if I just base it on my experience, the answer would definitely be no. One
Yeah.
was, I was the kids were, I got along with the kids. Things were kind of cool, but when it came down to it, I could never establish anything significant, and plus the other person would move kind of funny. So when it came down to it, I was always going to be a man apart. So it didn't really make no sense to me dealing with it when I look at the landscape.
Did you have one of those scenarios where they're like, "You're not my father," like one of those shits?
Well, no, the kid didn't do that. It was she did.
Oh, so you were like the odd man out, Berm?
Well, no, wasn't really. I mean, I just remember, but it was like somebody I knew from middle school, high school passed away today, and we went out that day, and I didn't really know we was doing stuff together, and he was whining about somebody. I said, "Hey, take it easy, man. We out to eat." I said, "Hey, take it easy. Don't worry about that, man." And he's still complaining, and I'm like, "Bro," and then she said something like kind of odd to me, and when she said it let me know that I ain't got no place to say. I'm gonna fall all the way back.
Oh, so she was basically like, don't chime in on family business kind of thing?
I not even say family, but I just don't have no right. Like I don't have no right to say nothing. So and then we going out to eat, and I'm paying for all of us to go eat, and we're chilling out.
And you got no right. Nah, that's
no right.
You got all the responsibility with no authority.
But the question,
I'm not yelling at her son. I'm not saying
that
anything.
was my question. That's my question. Were you saying it like mad annoyed or?
Nah, wouldn't. No, I just, hey man, just how you heard me say it, that was kind of in the tone I was talking to him.
So yeah,
So at that point, that rest of the day I was quiet. You know what I mean? I didn't say that. Then we get back to the house, and I was gonna go out with my sis Diggy, but I decided not to, and I went to sleep in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And I told her that, I ended up telling her that, a friend of mine passed away. So I wake up in the morning and I come in the house and she tight at me, right?
About that?
No, but she didn't know I was sleeping in the car. She thought I went out.
Oh.
After I told her.
Oh, she thought you got upset that she told you to fall back?
No. I think I messed up the story. I said later on, she was acting funny and I was quiet, right? And I didn't say nothing. And I told her I was going to go out, but then I changed my mind. And because I didn't go out and I slept in the car, she was acting a fool with me. And I remember we got into it, I bounced. And this is when I was living in New York. I was living in Queens. And I was coming to Connecticut. She lived in Connecticut, right? And I just wasn't really trying to hear it. And she said something so out of pocket. And I remember I telling her off, and her family was there. And that's when I basically was done with her because the way she was conducting herself, she was hostile. I'm like, I'm not gonna come out here and spend my time with you. And I'm going through something still while still holding it down, being out with you and your people. And you acting funny to me. No, I'm not gonna have that. I don't gotta come all the way out here for you.
Right.
Yeah. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah, she had 2 children and wasn't mine. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, no, I couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't fuck with that personally, but
you're footing the bill and you have no rights, and she wants to, give you an attitude.
I ain't putting no bill or nothing like that. I don't want to say that. I was putting for that day.
When you went out, right? When you went out with the kids,
just for that day. Yeah.
No rent money was being exchanged.
The fact.
Yeah, man. Fucking. Yep, life gets complicated. So enjoy your youth, Yayan, and I mean, Alberto.
I want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Has a woman ever ever asked y'all for money?
Nope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
And,
like straight up money? No.
You're a trick.
No.
She thinks she can get it up at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
we
for
wouldn't
me,
know.
I never gave off that vibe. Like that's something that would
No. Yeah,
that's what
I don't think y'all understand. I don't think y'all understand.
No, not finished. He didn't really finish that.
No, it's she try to, you know how it be like. She try to exchange sexual favors for.
Well, that's what's known as a streetwalker.
Yayan, that's called a prostitute.
That's the lady of the night.
Y'all know what I mean? Like it'd be like a single mother,
Michael, you gotta coach your son up.
Or a hoe. Maybe that's what better.
Well, obviously they're whores, but like I'm talking about like y'all ain't never got asked that.
Nah.
Negative, champ.
Nah. Well, what the fuck what she want?
Oh man, you know, women they be
Back
going
an hour later.
She
So what
wanted
was
some
this?
chilies.
get
No, he
$300
wanted to do a
for
chance encounter or somebody that was gonna give him some yams and basically said then he could throw a couple of dollars at me, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's all it be.
Nah, I never had that happen. I would stay away from that if I was you.
I'm not saying I'm doing it. I'm just saying I'm just asking y'all. Like I know what's that movie with Jada Pinkett Smith? She had to
set it off.
I think it is that. Yeah.
I'm in a pinch or whatever the dude's name was. Yeah, and she exchanged a favor for a favor. Okay.
I've had a woman ask me to help her, but I'd already been dealing with her at some point, but not like off rip. That only happened to me on the internet. That only happened to me on the internet. There was this one, I don't even know if it's a real woman on her page, but it seems like it is, but she's fire, you know what I mean? And I wasn't jocking her or nothing, but she had made a post and I think I made a comment and she inboxed me. You know, she's talking about I was having a problem with, trying to get my daughter an iPad or something. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking to myself, okay, you talking to me about this for what? Like, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, what you gonna send? You do nothing, so you need to send me the money so I can buy it for? Is that what you're gonna do? Because if you asking me to spend money, I'm thinking I don't know you. We haven't established anything, and I'm thinking back, man, what made you think you comfortable? You can just ask me for money on an online exchange just because you look good in some photos. I ain't never met you.
Yep,
that's a fact. Like these women nowadays are just fucking so promiscuous. Like they have no problem just straight up asking for monetary exchanges like that.
No, yeah, but the thing is, though, you got to understand why, though, is because us men, and I'm speaking this in a totality, representing any of us per se, but a lot of these guys out here spending his money, giving them all that just to be able to get a little bit of their time and attention. So
that's a fact.
When you have
if it didn't work, they wouldn't go that route. Somebody's doing it. I'm looking at y'all. It ain't me.
The church messed up the game,
and that's why they are having that approach with somebody that ain't doing it because somebody else is doing that crazy.
Right.
I was the opposite. I used to have them spending money on me, but that was just me.
Look at you, Marco Sparko. Hit him in the dark though.
That was the young head of hair version. Yeah.
He said he got
Marco
burning like
the head of hair. Yeah. That's
What's
funny,
up?
champ.
Didn't you say you mostly used to mess with Puerto Rican chicks, like back in the day?
It was a United Nations of Benetton. It was
smorgasbord. That's the type of time I'm on. Whoever looks good.
It's Neapolitan, bro. What are you talking about?
Literally, like Neapolitan, right? It was everything. Damn, mad loud. It was everything. Like
That's not me, Marco.
Everything from Vietnam, Vietnamese to fucking Puerto Rican to Asia, everything.
Yo, we always talk about me. How many white chicks you dated?
I wouldn't call that shit dating, but out of all of them, I would say maybe 1/3 was maybe white. Maybe.
To calculate mine, you would need a scientific notation. It's like
maybe like 40% maybe white.
Trying to go back
13.6 times 10 to the fifth power.
Maybe even 50% white, something like that. I don't know, something around there.
2017, 18, I almost blazed another white one. It would have been my first since 99. You know what I mean? Since back in the beginning of the juvenile days. Yeah.
Yeah, right. I see. My dad was he wasn't around much, but when he was mad promiscuous, and he would bang anything. So that was.
He was a dog, in other words.
Anything like any rate doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, so
anything with legs and a pulse.
Crazy as hell, man. I didn't pass up more I had in my life. Be honest.
Yeah. So but now we're old. But Yayan has a whole future ahead of him. Alberto, I don't know. You still have how old you are. I'm gonna guess mid-20s now, maybe late 20s. So you got some.
Alberto 37.
Alberto's probably now. I kind of believe him. I think he's in his late 20s. He won't tell us. But can you at least tell us the range? You could say late 20s. You don't have to say the exact number.
I already gave a range.
No, you said you gave a 10-year range. Give me like
a chat. He's gonna chat PM while making coffee. So I mean, I don't know. He might be a little older.
Give us like a 3 to 5 year range, not a 10-year range. That's why.
That's that's narrowing it down too much.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's like Oshkosh Bagash, 0 to 6 months. Let's say 0 to 6 months.
Age of the lady. What's the secrecy here?
Yeah, stop asking because y'all making him think y'all really care about him, man. I mean,
Hey, you're the one having a wet dream
Feeding
about
his
him.
ego.
The reason why
Didn't
I'm
the dude
asking,
confess to you? He had
the
a wet
reason
dream
why I'm
about me?
asking is because we're having conversations about life, right? And I'm curious at what stage it matters what stage in life you are, how you look at this conversation.
Right, your perspective. Yeah, I feel that.
I don't believe that to be true.
What?
No, except come on, man.
I don't believe
that's what a young
Why
guy
you
would
always
say.
go against life experience? You totally discount life experience. You're just saying it's a different perspective based on what you've been through. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, what point in the life you are? Because when you're younger, you have to be more,
Yeah, but CJ, don't front. Didn't you feel that? I felt the same way as Yayan when I was his age.
I know. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, I thought I knew everything.
Felt the same way as well. I don't think I know everything.
Well, you don't think that you think you could figure shit out at that age. Like you don't realize that there's certain life experiences that you're never going to understand until you go through it.
Such as
all the shit
divorce,
relationships.
I'm probably never going to go through that period.
The way you feel about relationships, the way you feel about wanting to have a family, like all kinds of shit. The way you look at money, the way you look at your career.
You gonna get your common law?
I'm very frugal.
You gonna move to a state where you can get common law married without getting.
Can't you do that in every state?
I don't know.
No.
Not every state. I remember when I lived in was this. Well, I was in Oklahoma at this time. I remember his name was Durwood. I never forget it. He was with this shorty for mad long. They never was married, but it was common law style. Yeah.
Common law, I thought, because they do that in New York after, I believe, being together 7 or 8 years, I think, is common law. Domestic partners.
It varies state to state. I couldn't name them, but no, I know it's not universal.
Domestic partners, right? You're called domestic partners, I believe, is the term.
I mean, I guess if you're looking at it in regards to a legal check the box list, it might be correct.
Damn. Yo,
that's what matters.
Jersey had running water in like 3 days.
Patterson, New Jersey?
That's where Mamoon's at, yep.
Yo, but ain't that common law? Ain't that like when you together for so long, y'all could basically consider married?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So in other words, she'll get all of the she could be put on your insurance because even though there's no marriage certificate, she gets all the benefits of being a spouse. Now I wonder if she would also in California be able to get all the money because there's no divorce, right? Because there's no marriage. I don't know how that works in California.
Yeah, I'd have to look into that.
I don't know if California got common law. Does California have common law?
They did 20 years ago. I'm not sure if that's been updated, but we used to. I think it was 10 years out here.
I'm telling you, man, I wish I was making like a good living off doing this. I would move to Canada or some shit. America's out of control. I'm telling you, America's out of control. Really, out of control. Like
America is
it matters where you sign the marriage certificate. That's what it comes down to.
Listen,
I could marry a chick in Cali and move all the way across the country, but they're going to apply the California rules because that's where we signed the contract.
Right.
You know how we say boxing imitates life?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
America is the home of the gouge. Who gets gouged the most when it comes to paying for boxing? American fans. You're going to pay the most money for watching boxing from your living room in America than anywhere else. It's the land of the gouge.
Let's ask Joe. This our buddy Joe here. And I believe he's still in Ireland. Joe, in Ireland, do they have that kind of shit? When you get married, you'll have to pay alimony and all that forever? Or I feel like Ireland doesn't play that shit, but I could be wrong.
Didn't you, Marco? Do you know about the comedian Gary Owens, the white guy?
Oh,
he said he got put on the chopping table. They crucified him with his divorce when he cheated because he got married in Cali. That's why he was running for so far. He didn't want to get served.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I just looked it up. They say all 50 states have common law.
That's what I'm saying.
Except for Louisiana is the main exception.
See, they must have changed that.
Huh. Yeah, but does common law apply to like alimony and all that shit? I don't know.
They say it's different like rules at each state basically.
Yeah, like some states might be 10 years, some might be 5, some might give you full rights, so like you're married, some might not give you none. So, they go all over it.
Any boxing?
It's like the gun laws.
What's that?
Sorry, I didn't know you guys were still on the common law. I was just asking if there was any boxing this weekend.
Nope.
No, there's some. I mean, unbiased brim versus easy money.
Okay.
Those type of
That's light work.
It might be for you now. 20 years ago, you got smashed the bitch.
My match versus Vega got
20
canceled.
years
We
ago, I
squashed
was
it.
one.
We squashed it.
Did
So.
you guys squash it?
I mean, not officially, but we're not going at each other. We were on the panel together last night. Nobody said shit, so that's squashing it to me.
Vegas actually a good guy. I believe he gets.
Oh no, he been having a little extra testosterone.
When he
lately,
gets
man.
the sauce, no, it's when he drinks a little. I think he's when he. The only time I've ever seen him angry is when he drinks.
Angry drunks get on my nerves. I was a happy drunk when I used to drink.
You get happy. I would be tired. Like I would just get super sleepy.
Dude, we got to wake up and get sprawled out on the floor.
Fuck no. You get married in Ireland, you lose the kids and split the house. She gets the inside of it and the husband gets the outside. About 50 miles.
What the fuck? The outside? What kind of arrangement is that?
I'm confused. So you're saying everything's 50-50 in Ireland?
He said, no, that's worse than that. He said, in Ireland, you lose a kid and split the house. So basically, it sounds like you guys sell the motherfucker. She gets the profit. It's funny. He said she gets the inside, you get the outside of it. 50
That's wild.
So you basically you get screwed there too. Man.
That's amazing.
So she gets to chill inside. You still got to do the yard work. I see you.
You get to mow the lawn, sleep in the bed. Okay, well, I guess Ireland's different. In Bulgaria has a weird law. Like my mother ended up buying a property in Bulgaria, right? And at the time she bought it, she was married to my father, even though they were separated. And now for her to sell it, even though my father got remarried, they're divorced. Just because the time that she bought it, they were married, my father has to sign off on it if she wants to sell it, even though they're divorced and he's remarried. And now he died. So I'm like, well, he died. They go, well, is his wife alive? I go, yep. They go, well, now she has to sign off on it.
Hell no.
I'm like, you gotta be.
Hell no, that's bullshit.
Dirty business.
That's when the laws get stupid. See, that's borderline stupidity right there. Man.
That's not borderline. It is stupid.
I would think it would go to you. I thought you were going to say you would have to sign off as his kid, not fucking his new wife.
The reason I know about this is, I don't know how much longer she's going to be alive, and then it's going to be mine. So I got to sell it, but I don't even know. Am I going to have to? Last I heard, I got to produce a death certificate of my father to them if she dies. I think, and it's like I can't. I don't even. His wife doesn't even fucking return my phone calls anymore. So like, I don't know if I could produce that. So what? The property's just going to go in the toilet? I don't know. But whatever.
That's pretty
Property is going to go back to the Soviet Union, but let me put a bow on what we were talking about earlier with the kids. Yeah, man, it's not for me. I know you say you don't know what the future holds, and I definitely know that, but I do have control over my own decisions, and I'd rather ride it out solo than be in the stepdad position. I'm sorry.
I mean, and you know what? Maybe you don't really want kids at all, do you? Your own?
I do. My own, exactly. My own. I'm still holding on to hope for that. My own. But I needed to be the right situation. I could have done it like a few times, right? But it would have been fucked up for the kid. So I didn't.
I'll say one thing though, man. I understand people who don't want kids. I used to criticize. I used to judge them. Be like, "Oh, you're just scared." Now when I go through it, and here's an example of life experience. After I've been through it, I'm like, I get it. Completely changed my view on the whole thing, and only going through it can give you a perspective like that. So there's an example that you'll. It
would have been selfish for me to do it earlier. It would have been selfish.
Going through what though?
Going through having children, going through the whole process of your life changes the second.
So I'm actually this: you wouldn't have more kids if you could. See, I don't know. I want a lot of children.
You said I'm done, son.
Nah,
well, I think that's because you older. No disrespect, but
I never wanted more than two. I was even go with one. I was only 35 when we had my son. That's not that old. I was like, nope.
That's old, man.
Shut up.
No, I'm just keeping it real. Like to have children.
35 is old. Come on,
not these days.
For a man, you got to mean for a woman is borderline. For real, yes.
For these days, it's not. People having kids in their 40s these days.
The yang working.
Yeah, nah, fuck. Hey, look, see, she knows. She has a kid, I think.
Mm-hmm. She does.
Alberto, stop. What are you preparing the silverware? This fucking guy.
Yeah, they're all trying to scare me away from parenthood. Well, fuck it. I mean, I'm stable now. I'm just old.
You're not single. I thought you got a girl.
I said I'm stable. I'm stable, man.
Stable. Yeah, nah. I mean, I don't know. Like I get it because sometimes you get that real craving, like you want that, and I understand that. But shit is crazy. Okay, this guy's only 16. He has a whole life ahead of him.
I'm supposed to have kids, but she reneged on the deal, man.
You have no kids, Brim?
The deal.
I was a deal, and me and an old friend loved him. Like, we hit 40. If you don't cross that, we didn't supposed to have one. She reneged.
I can't really hear you that well. Is it just me?
Hey, y'all gonna make fun of me?
No, he was breaking up, but I got the gist of what he was saying.
Wait, Brim, can you repeat what you just said?
I was saying, I had an old friend, deep, close person. He reneged on me when they made a deal years ago. He turned 40.
It's really muffled, right? Is it just me?
No,
It might be your Bluetooth, Brim.
Okay, but basically, like he had a friend maybe some years back, maybe like 20 years ago, and like, hey, if we reach 40 and neither of us are, involved or have kids, then we're gonna do it together. And then she backed out. I remember those type of deals.
That's
true. Yeah, exactly.
That's true to you. What were you gonna say, Ian? We're gonna make fun of
no, I was gonna say when you was talking about Dwayne, I swear to God, like when I turned 15, I feel like I was getting old, man. I swear to God.
Get the fuck out of here.
Weird.
I swear to God.
When you turn 15,
you're gonna feel a lot older as time goes on.
I was like, yo, I'm
the only time
old.
I thought I got old, was when I hit 30, which is like the classic benchmark most people feel like is old. When I hit 30, I remember being like, my shit was not. I didn't have my shit together. I didn't have my business. Didn't have nothing.
That was my comeback. That was post-divorce. I was about to reach my best. Like I said last night, my 30s were my best decade. So I was good. 40 felt a little different, but I'm working through it.
40, I didn't mind at the time, but then midlife shit hit, and then I started minding.
I'm starting to mind it a little bit now. Do I sound better though now, y'all?
That's way better.
Yeah, it was really muffled. Couldn't really hear you.
It sounded like you were underwater.
Almost sounded like you were drunk and you were like slurring your words. It was like real muffled.
I ain't gonna front. I haven't been asleep yet.
I got.
Oh, you didn't sleep?
You're kind of back in the Matrix. I don't know what's going on, but you're in the Matrix.
You didn't sleep yet?
Nah.
You do sound tired. Then it wasn't just the phone.
Wait, Marco, can I ask Brim a question real quick?
Do whatever you want.
Yeah. Oh, so I've been watching on Johnny's page. I've seen Brim a couple of times. I just want to know, Brim, if Brian Norman Jr. loses November 22nd, will you still show your face on these boxing streets?
I don't know why I'm being asked such a ludicrous question. I'm a boxing fan. I'm not going to stop being a fan if my guy doesn't win a fight.
How long has he been your guy?
Huh?
How long has Norman been like your guy?
Since the Randall fight. Before the Randall fight.
Randall fight. I don't remember which one that was.
I've been watching him since he was Salinas.
2 or 3 ago.
Brim said he's been following Norman since before he got the Top Rank deal. So
yeah,
which one is it then?
I've been watching him since before Top Rank, but I've been I started rocking with him, talking to his pops before the Randall fight, and then getting the energy, and I'm like, yo, man, it's relatable. I'm rocking with you, and then the rest is history. So it's like, I'm rooting for you. I got a personal interest in your winning. Only the third fighter in my history of liking the sport of boxing where I have a personal invested interest to see them win. Because he gave me that. Nobody can tell me that he don't give you that old school fighter energy. He do.
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, he does.
He does. And I love the way, like that, when he knocked out that Japanese kid, how he started bowing and then got on his knees and bowed at the kid as he's like fucking snoring on the canvas.
Canelo used to do that when he would knock dudes out.
Yeah, man. Because the reason why a lot of us love Norman is because he's making dudes count sheep. When you turn people into sheep counters,
I really hope he can knock out Haney, guys. Like
I'm sure you do.
That'll be that. I put that fight over the Canelo fight, like for fights I'm anticipating this year.
I mean, Haney's
get that hate out of your heart one time.
Well, Haney's well, let's be honest though. Like you're chopping up a lot, Brim. Let's be honest though. Between Haney and Norman, who's a more exciting fighter to watch?
Norman.
Well, of course, Norman.
Not even a question.
So wouldn't we rather have Norman win just for the betterment of boxing?
Exactly. And we don't have to hear fucking Bill Haney yap anymore.
Well, why not, CJ?
I gotta disagree because of people like Alberto. No, I'm sorry. I mean, not personally, you know what I mean, but fans with that attitude, like, don't want to see Devin get his redemption and always say don't want to mention the Osterine. There's only like blemish on his record, quote unquote. Don't want to mention that, but just want to see him fail because you think his dad talks too much shit. I don't think that's healthy for boxing either.
I want to ask this too.
That's just some hater shit. I'm sorry.
I want to ask you this: is the only way
left
y'all
hand
think
wasn't
Norman
up with or without Osterine?
Hold on. Is
We
the
already
only
went
way?
over that.
Is the only way y'all
I don't
think Norman can win is by knockout?
Who? Norman?
Nah,
No.
he could knock him down a couple times, have him on his knees all Diddy.
Norman could box, guys. I'm telling you, he has great fucking footwork. Norman is not just
Norman hurts him one time. Haney could be retreating the rest of the fight and lose the fight, surviving or, trying to get by, trying to pot shot, slow the volume down, but he took a little too much damage, but, still make it through. But I just don't think that's going to happen. I think the towel's going to get talked about, Bill's going to save Devin's career by not letting them get beat up too much.
Also, you see Bill throwing in the towel, Brim?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love that.
Yo, again, that's some hater shit. Why? You guys are like fantasizing about a man's downfall.
But CJ, you have to also look at the other side of it.
I'm just predicting it because that's how I see the fight.
Bill does say shit to provoke people, so he does kind of, by his own accord, generate a lot of haters. Because
it's some pro wrestling shit. I get that. There's going to be right. That's a fair point.
Yeah, Rich, he's crossed a couple of lines, especially like with this whole Norman situation. Some of the things that he said and did was unsavory as.
Oh yeah. We were talking about that on the other channel.
Wait,
last
what did
night.
he say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. He did some unsavory shit. So I mean, like again, I respect the grind. I respect Devin Haney as a fighter. I have picked Devin Haney to win pretty much every fight I've had him in. Hey, listen, leave him alone. Let him finish his coke.
A little cocaine in the morning. I'll pick me up. You feel me? You got the coffee. You got the cocaine.
Well, I got a question, guys.
People treat Norman like a one-dimensional brawler when he's actually a boxer puncher. And Devin Haney,
Brim, you're cutting in and out a little bit. We're trying to hear you, but
it's really tough. No, I'm
gonna get out and come back to my trip.
Yeah, your connection's been really bad.
Yeah, come back, Brim.
I got a question, people. At this comment, what the fuck is L stepping? I've never heard that before.
You don't know that?
Like a rectangular step, like to the side and then forward, or like lateral and forward.
I'm surprised you don't know that. You probably done it in your career.
We don't call it L stepping then. Well, what is it exactly?
It's something like, look at Loma. Loma does it a lot. It's just like a to get forward and to push forward a little bit in a fight.
That must
but keep your head offline, like to the side and then forward. You feel me? Like an L. Picture that, your feet making an L. You feel me? Like a waltz, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I don't get it. That must be something the fans named because I've never heard.
No, that's a boxing term.
Must be new then.
I can't speak on that. Hey, man.
Put the next comment, Marco.
The next comment.
It says Bill will never throw in the towel. I agree.
Yeah,
Bill's like a pompous,
certainly didn't last time.
Bill's not gonna let his son get beat to death. Okay, guys.
Let's be real here.
If he's getting a lot of, but Devin was being a soldier. It wasn't over. Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean,
right.
I mean, it was. And plus, that was his first experience being in a position.
But Devin's jaw has never looked the same after that fight. He still it still looks broke.
Y'all wild.
Yo, I have 100 on Norman, but I hope Devin wins just because Alberto is hating so hard. This is crazy.
No, the hell with that. I don't care where Alberto if he hating. I don't want him to do that. The hell no. Hell no to Devin Haney getting the win. It's Norman's time.
Yeah,
it's a new day.
All the way too.
You know what though? Listen, Norman has made me a little bit of money. I'm gonna really try to cake up on this one.
Okay.
I just put in chat with the L step.
Wait, CJ, don't you got Haney?
For the KO? Yeah. Huh?
I think CJ, you could probably bet CJ on here. He's Team Haney.
That's an L.
No, I'm not.
I said I got 100 on Norman, so no.
No, I already got a one individual. That's enough. The rest
just
is
because
going to
you guys are biased, you want to project that onto me. No, I said I got 100 on Norman already. I'm just like, I like the redemption arc. I like a comeback story. I'm not team anybody really. I rock with Bud. That's about it.
That's just changing direction. That's switching up direction. That's an L step. Okay, no, I never heard that before.
Yeah, I think you mad because you didn't know what it was.
I'm not mad.
I'm like, Marco did not sound mad at anything.
But you ain't never seen.
You gotta spank your son, Marco.
That's just a change of direction, briefly. I mean, you can call it an L step, I guess, if you want. Sure, whatever you want to call it.
It's not. You act like I made it up.
No, not you. I mean, people. And that's not, to me, that's not even like a slick move. That's
I thought it was a pendulum step.
That's
I thought
getting
the L step was just.
That's getting the fuck out the way. That's not even a move that's
Getting the fuck out the way.
That's just getting out the way.
Getting the fuck out the
That's
way.
what that is. That's not
That's
even
very
a move
technical, Marco. I'm glad we have your expertise.
That's not even a move that's going to get you like some into position. That's not a move that's going to make you land a punch. That's a move that's getting you the fuck out the way.
I thought it was a
what it's to do.
If anything, it'll maybe it's almost Ali shuffleish, because somebody like shuffles his foot and moves. It might make the opponent look down, but that's the most it'll really do. Well, whatever. L step. I learned something new. I'm not calling it that, though. I refuse.
Hey, shout out to you, Jackie Hernandez. People be fronting like people in Georgia don't know who Brian Norman is. They be trying to play the kid. If he had a fight at home, he'd do numbers like Boots got a chance to do his fights at home. And that's the difference between having a good promoter. That's why Virgil ain't got no championships yet, but Boots already had unified and moving up to 54, trying to get in position. Because Eddie Hearn's a better promoter than Oscar De La Hoya. Even though Eddie Hearn be doing some goofy, some slickster stuff, but that's just the nature of the business.
Bram, I disagree, because Eddie Hearn is about to make Boots Ennis the next Boo Boo Andre. So how is he a better promoter than Oscar?
Jesus.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you why. Are you saying you're about to make the best Boo Boo? You're predicting like Boo Boo didn't turn down fights though. You know, like he didn't have no position of power to do so. Boots has a certain position of power where he can do that, even though he's getting backlash because his hype and the admiration for Boots was not based on his actual accolades and experience in the ring. It's based on potential and what people thought he would become. So it's different for Boots. So he's going to be graded differently.
I gotta stop you right there, Bern, because Turkey went on the Boxing Voice and he literally said that he was gonna offer Virgil to headline the Night of Champions November 22nd, and he turned down Virgil because he told Turkey Al-Sheikh, Mr. AKA Moneybags, that he needed 2 tune-ups. So how is he? How, that kind of negates your previous comment that Boots is not getting the big names presented to him. He's turning them down, saying he wants tune-ups.
I didn't say that he wasn't getting the big names. That didn't come out of my mouth. I don't know if what you was listening to. That is not what I said. At any point, I never said he wasn't getting the big names. I said his resume doesn't have the big names. So and based on the amount of hype he has got, people treat him like the anti-Crawford. People said he was the next Roy Jones, but his resume and who he's beat has not spoken to that yet. So that's why he's getting so much backlash to have this many fights and not really have done as much work as you would expect someone that has that much hype and fanfare.
Well, then that's why I say Eddie Hearn's not the better promoter than Oscar, because Eddie Hearn is going to give him those 2 tune-up fights.
No, but I'm gonna tell you why he's better than Oscar. Here's the deal: we talking about what he isn't doing for him, but he's strategically placing Boots. And you talking about just some two tune-up fights. It's kind of more of a talking point. The truth of the matter is, what I'm seeing in
Josh
the last
Kelly is a tune-up fight. I'm sorry,
bro. Stop talking about a fight that's not happening. Josh Kelly's long ago. I'm telling you what's actually about to happen, and it looks like with the pipeline, because I pay attention to certain people and I pay attention to the rankings, so I try to see where movements happen. What's happening right now is Lima, the IBO champion, has been moving into the WBA. So that's a legitimate 154-pounder. He may not have a big name, but he's a solid opponent. And then what happens is from there, Boots will have his title shot right in line. So he wins one fight, and he can go right into a title shot. Now, I see that Eddie Hearn is doing a lot of projecting with the whole situation with Virgil. What the truth of the matter is, Virgil Pop said that they accepted the fight 3 times and Boost's team went the other direction because Eddie plays a lot of perception games with the public. But what the play is the WBA route. They're gonna be in line for it. Tellis wins on the card of on MVP's card on the 23rd, and he will be elevated when Terrence Crawford drops that belt. And that's the route this Boots going to go. So don't be surprised if that does happen.
Brim, I understand the role of the promoter. You know, Eddie Hearn is doing a lot of posturing. You know, he wants to set up his guy. He wants to make him the premier guy at 154. But the thing I don't get is, why don't they just fucking make the Virgil fight? Because the only style that we've seen Boots struggle with is against movers. Karen, Chuchak, whatever, Zakian, he struggled with him. Virgil, that would be, I would make that, I would even favor Boots, because I feel like that come forward style Well, honestly, that's when Boots shines.
Yeah, and you know, and I feel you on that. But here's the dynamics, and we're looking for. We talking about the business now. What does Virgil have right now that's in his possession that makes the fight add even more elements? Has Virgil ever been a champion? Now you're allowing me to get to the other point of it. Virgil should have been a champion at some point. I understand he had to deal with the rap though, but he has fought better competition overall than Boots. So if we were saying that Oscar was moving just as good as Eddie, Virgil would already been a champion. So Eddie is moving, has done Boots better than Oscar has done Virgil. Virgil has never been a world champion officially.
Fair point.
Yeah, really?
Never.
Yes.
Interim. I count interim, but I know a lot of guys
Damn,
don't.
Virgil never been a champion.
Man, stop it. You count that because he's Mexican, bro. Come on now.
Oh,
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
Nobody
Nobody
has ever counted an interim title ever, bro.
It's the Mexican interim. Is that what we're calling it? Okay.
I see people in the chat talking about how can a unified champion, and you know what? And I made this point. And this is the thing is because again, there's been multiple champions that's done this, you know. But we're talking about different areas as well. When you have a fighter that has a lot of activity, when they move up to the next division, not every time they're fighting somebody's top two, you know, top three. It doesn't always work out that way. We look at all the greats. They fought multiple times in the year, and some of those fights weren't against the top guys, but activity allows you to do shit like that.
Okay, number 10.
We got some new names in the chat. How many you got?
Well,
right now, Marco?
This fucking guy isn't new right here.
No, he's not.
In the chat? What do you mean? No, I don't know, 20 something.
HLD.
Okay.
Not enough, but Mr. Holmes.
Well, I was gonna say pump the raffle in the Discord, but maybe when you get a few more heads.
Yeah.
People get on my nerves with this. Virgil needed two tunos 54. Virgil was coming from rap though. His life was basically borderline on the line. They had to gauge his body and move on with the fight. He wasn't a unified champion moving up into the next weight class. So comparing Virgil's move up to Boots' move up is not the same, and it doesn't have equal standing. Don't be an idiot. Use your head, Mr. Holmes.
Why? Damn. Okay, you tell him, Brim.
I'm going at the chat right now.
What do we think about Boots wanting these tune-ups with where he's a career where he's already 30, whatever, 33, 34 fights in? Should he be?
Yeah, I'm not rocking with that. 2 tune-ups and an oil change as well.
One tune-up is okay.
We gotta stop it. We gotta stop hanging up on wording sometimes and actually look at what's happening. What I'm saying is Boots fighting one fight and his next fight is a championship fight, y'all. That's what's about to happen.
I'm with that.
Why fight the one fight? To acclimate to 7 pounds?
Yeah, to acclimate to the new weight class. Been at 147.
It's not necessarily just acclimate. You're acclimating, but you're also positioning yourself for your title shot.
Sure. I feel you. You said the WBA route. I feel everything you were saying.
The question is this. Boots could clearly get a title shot next, right? At 54. I think he could fight at 50. So why not do that? Are we okay with him taking a tune-up just to acclimate to 7 fucking pounds?
I'm cool.
Who would the person fighting for the title next? Who would be the person that would be the immediate fight to going into the title that would make business sense, the whole sense across the board?
Who are the champions at 54?
Fundora.
I know Xander.
Bakram, Fundora. Xander's a champion? Okay, is that those 3?
That's the one I would like to see.
Bud.
Yeah, Bud.
So if we're looking at the best way to become a champion, Bakram. Bakram is actually not the best avenue for Boots in regards to immediate fights. I mean, he could just go and say, I'm going to fight for the championship, and then they could do it. It could happen like that.
Fight Xander.
Well, he would have to wait. I mean, Xander just fought, right?
Oh,
that's right. One. And then 2, where's Xander? Who is Xander with?
Top rank.
Who is Top Rank? You think Top Rank is going to let him fight Boots immediately as his first fight after becoming the champion?
Hell no.
Negative.
Okay, so we're being realistic now.
And
Thank
Marco,
you for joining me in the realistic. Okay, so now we got Pandora.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I would like to see that. I would like to see it.
You would like to see it,
that wrong side of the street.
But no, it ain't even just the wrong side of the street. Time and the whole 9, all that's come into place, right? Pandora just got through beating somebody, right?
Beating the shit out of him. Actually, it was a good fight though. But
so right now, realistically speaking, wouldn't it be fair to say Wouldn't it be fair? Oh, don't know. I've been very hard on Boots, Mr. Lofton. I'm a Norman guy.
Where are you from again?
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, and live in New Haven, Connecticut. There you go.
I was gonna say something like
Arkansas.
All right, so watch it.
What?
You said Arkansas. You know, I'll be ready to fight. When people say Arkansas, I'm ready to fight people when they say Arkansas.
I'm not gonna say Arkansas. Although that probably happens a lot because that's how you spell the shit all weird. Not you.
No, no. Arkansas was a state before Kansas was. It is a native word, and the proper pronunciation is Saw.
Well, we're in America now. No, I'm just playing.
Okay. Hey, you got it. I mean, I'll make fun of Marco's accent, but you got it.
Kansas guy. Gotta chill.
But the best avenue for Boots, right? Because again, the IBF would be through Josh Kelly, most likely, as your first fight. If you're not getting the belt immediately, you would fight Josh Kelly to be in position to be for the mandatory.
But he should be fighting for the belt.
The best path for Boots is to get out of the fucking pond like a duck and have taken all the offers that were given to him. That's the problem.
Yeah, but most of his offers were 147 though. To be fair,
man, he was offered by Turkey Backroom.
I believe he was too. I definitely believe he was too.
And so look, man, what they're doing, they're being the next globetrotter of boxing. That's who the Boots team are doing. They're taking advantage of their contract, rightly so. I mean, business-wise, it's smart. Why take the hard fights if I'm still gonna get $3.5 million per fight, regardless of who I fight by Eddie? Why am I gonna take the hard fights? I'm gonna be another Tank Davis. I'm just gonna cruise my weight, my career through just collecting these paychecks. He doesn't want to fight nobody of any substance with a pulse. That he knows better. The hype is beyond been exposed. The next Roy Jones Jr. type of shit that I've been hearing for the past 5 years, which is pathetic and stupid about every moron who's ever said it.
That's goofy. But what do we think about Turkey taking the stance? No tune-ups. I don't do charity.
I appreciate it. I mean, all the greats did. I don't, like I said the other day, I'm not a Devin Haney fan by no fucking means.
All the greats did.
But he at least went and fucking Regis Pro great.
Yeah.
Yo, did Crawford take tune-ups like that? Was Spencer? No, if you're going for greatness, it's greatness, man, and you get it done.
And he's at the point of his career. He's 28. He has 30+ fights. I don't think tune-ups. I get if he was jumping up from welter to like super middle or light heavy, then maybe. But 7 pounds to me, and shit.
Or even coming off a layoff, like a long layoff or something like that.
Maybe right, but that's not.
If I ever heard my son tell me some bullshit like that. Yo, man, I don't think it's him though.
How do we know it's him? We never hear Boots come out.
No, because he's a bitch. He don't want to talk. He's got all his fucking Boots talking for him.
That's
crazy. It's not crazy.
Listen, HOD, I never believed that you would stand in Boots' face and call that man a bitch.
Why not? Never. He ain't gonna do shit. Just look at me with his beard, like he did with Crawford.
All right. Y'all never
see the Boots deserves the slander to some degree. I think HOD is doing a little bit extra, but he does deserve the slander though, because some of the things he's saying.
No. Listen, I think he deserves the slander for sure because of the capability. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're all disappointed. We see the skills.
Man, listen, he is the pound for pound undisputed eye test champion of the fucking world, bro.
Exactly, and we want to see it.
Otherwise, no.
Right.
We want to see it. We want to see it proven. But at the end of the day, I think it's his camp, bro. Eddie Hearn. This is what Eddie Hearn does. Like, let's be real. Shakur Stevenson got with Eddie Hearn, and he got a Padley fight. Like, come on, man. Eddie Hearn is a shit promoter.
Well, that wasn't.
No,
come on.
There's hardly nobody at 135.
Yeah, the last minute.
Hold up. No. You talk about the Padley fight. You got to remember why he ended up fighting Padley. You see, that's disingenuous as shit.
But you could have got him a better name. You could have.
He had a better name. Are you forgetting why he ended up fighting Padley?
Oh, you're not listening to me. On the replacement fight, you could have got him a better name.
Bro,
you're doing too much now. You crying about a replacement fighter? Come on, bro. Stop it,
crying about the whole way that Eddie Hearn moves.
Hold on a second. Let me read this super chat. Cool, you guys got to cool your engines a little bit. Pork chop, appreciate you. Extra crispy 2-piece with a side of applesauce. Get it? Because he's pork chop. All right. R.I.P. PBS Kids.
I don't get the reference. I used to watch PBS.
It got canceled.
Yeah, but thank God, man. They're probably teaching kids how to be gay.
Oh, that got canceled?
That sucks.
Damn, that must be from like the 60s or 70s, right?
Yeah, but bro, what's
tough as hell, boy.
What's the propaganda, bro? They're just teaching kids how to be gay. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where you come up with this shit?
I said you got some people in the chat still not living in reality.
As soon as he pulled up, I knew the shit was going to get spicy. As soon as HLD pulled up,
it launched in 99, guys. I was way off, so I was already fucking...
99?
PBS? 30 years, no. 30 years early.
You're talking about
PBS Kids.
About Channel 11.
Okay.
Yeah, now PBS is Channel 13 here in New York. Was Sesame Street, but PBS Kids.
Exactly.
Look,
you still got cable? You tell me what channel number and all. You still got cable, Marco?
Nah, I just remember growing up. It was Channel 13. It wasn't cable. That was the shit where I put up.
That's antenna TV.
Network TV. Yeah.
That was a shit where you.
You're right. That's antenna.
What's up, Jackie?
I'm still turning channels with my pliers, man. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
You lying?
You got that big TV in a wood box. Remember that one?
No, it's a big wood box with a little TV.
Yo, word up.
Them TVs used to weigh like 400 pounds.
Guys, when I was growing up, all Puerto Ricans, all my Puerto Rican friends, you go to the house, they had the big TV. It was always on the floor. That's how Puerto Ricans did it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you see, you don't right there. I know you don't know that what Puerto Ricans did because we had that big TV with another TV on top of it. That's what we had.
The one I saw, it was just a big one. It'd always be on the floor. They never put the shit on top of any kind of a stand or anything.
Well, the big ass wood ones, it was like his own stand. The one I'm talking about. I don't know if you guys get that reference, but yeah, that was his
the
own.
one where you got to turn the dial. You got to turn it.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying with the pliers. You see, he didn't get my reference when I said that.
Yeah.
but back in the day, just like in tennis, you know, you have the little ball boy who go gets the ball and all that.
Yeah, you had the channel changes.
You had the channel changes. You're just sitting, right next to your pops, like, hey, 32. Oh no, hey, channel.
On everything. I used to be my uncle's channel changer, man. That used to be my job.
You guys remember the first remote that they gave you? There was a wire that would come from the box, and you'd hold it. You guys remember that? That's old.
No, I didn't peep that.
That's some like audio box type of shit.
You remember that? I don't know. Maybe it might have been just a New York.
No, I remember the box. I remember the box with the numbers, and then you go in the back.
And then the scrambler, you remember that?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Oh,
talking about.
hell yeah. The black box.
You would put it into the cable box. It would be homemade. You'd hit the red button, and then it would descramble everything, and then it would last for, it could be a day, it could be a few weeks, and you have to do it again.
We had a Sony 12-inch TV.
Marco was watching the Spice Channel.
You had that hood.
Marco was on the Spice Channel.
I sure was. And all the pay-per-view boxing. That would descramble and make all the boxing free. I used to watch all Tyson.
My scramble was trying to, you take your finger, put it next to your eye, and kind of squinting when the channel's kind of blurry and you can see some of the porno going on late at night.
Yeah,
that was my scrambling.
That was a titty.
You might see a titty, yeah.
or watching some Benny the Hill, one or two.
Shout out to the Rankins Club that he pulled up to the chat on Marco L Dub, man. Listen, if y'all want to know what's going on with the Rankins, that is the man to see. He definitely stays in tune, so you understand the movement in those rankings. It gives you an idea what the fights are going to be next. Pretty good at predicting what comes up. This whole Lima thing with Boots, he said that shit a week ago.
Let me read this. Appreciate this. This is Casual 88. I believe those are pounds, right? CJ, that's a pound?
Yeah,
that's correct. Yep.
All right. An extra crispy 5-piece with, what do they eat over there? Beans and mash? Whatever. Anyway, appreciate it. Any televised boxing in the States tonight, lads? Small hall, maybe. We are starved of fights this side of the pond. So he's in England. No, there's really nothing going on tonight, right?
No, I'm tuning in to bare knuckle, man. Get my fix bare knuckle, man.
Makai, you like that shit? Visually?
It's interesting. It's a street.
I haven't seen it. I'm at the peak.
Would you do it, Makai? Would you do it?
Hell yeah. I'm looking.
You're a fucking savage. You're a wild man, but
what about power slap?
You said
that's
why?
That's some bullshit.
For me,
I think that's some bullshit.
This path to getting a good like a $10,000 payday in the ring.
Oh, so you just do it for some money? Okay.
Hell yeah.
Power slap is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
Power slap? No, you're not slapping me though. I'm not doing that.
They should call that.
You're not slapping.
They should call that CTE slap.
I ain't gonna front. I do one of them right now for 2. If they say I give you $20K to do it right now, I get my ass knocked out and knock somebody out for $20K right now, just one time. Yeah, I do it.
Nah, you're not knocking me out with a slap because
I'm gonna slap. That's crazy.
That's embarrassing.
You gonna put that? It's gonna be on YouTube for the rest of my life.
And there's no skill. Like you can't duck.
Right.
Like I love ducking. That's how I used to be.
No, you know what the skill is? Your body itself. Your body ability to absorb punishment.
But anybody you hit, that's the thing though, it's science. Anybody you hit the button with enough force, it doesn't matter how much resistance you have.
Turn them off. Yeah.
You're going to sleep. So
like,
did you see
some of those guys got don't have a button, bro. I've seen them. Some of them don't have a button.
Everybody got a button. But hey,
did you hit him with a baseball bat?
Did you see Bud Crawford do it with was that Steven? Was that?
Oh, that was fake.
What are you
doing? I didn't peep
that. That was fake.
That wasn't real, dog.
Oh, I was like, man,
no, I even hit Steven Nelson.
That shit was not real.
I messaged Steven Nelson. I go, that wasn't real, was it? And he goes, you think I'm gonna let somebody slap me?
That's what I thought. I'm like, Steven Nelson, crazy. Like, why
you didn't have to call him? Well, I mean, I guess you did have to call him because a lot of people believe they were.
Nah, I wanted to make sure, because I thought it was fake, but you never know these days.
That shit, that shit's crazy.
You never know. But
man, I'm scrolling through the zone, and y'all are right. It ain't shit on today. That's disappointing.
I'm telling you, BKFC, man, that's the way to go.
All we got
BKFC. I don't want no chicken right now. You talking about some BKFC?
KFC, man, extra crispy.
There you go.
Give me original. Give me original.
I don't know what.
No, I like the crispy. Fuck that.
He said, "Talk that pure shit." HOD.
Give me original. That's what I'm saying.
What is picking Terence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez?
Who's beating Terence Crawford? A lot of us in there.
Who is picking? I am picking Terence Crawford to beat Canelo Alvarez.
He's been in here before.
I'm sorry, homie. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can't make fun of everybody. Senior, bro. Come on, man.
I do that to everybody.
Senior, bro.
A lot of people are picking it. Who are you picking, Kunis?
Where's that?
He muted him. CJ scared him off.
My bad. Sure.
Damn, CJ, man, you be playing nice with the other kids.
Nah, Kunos, you better have to stick
I gotta jab people. It's boxing, man. We all grown, man.
Hey,
he's roughing them up right here.
Fuck, where is he from? He came in here before.
Where's he? Sounds like European.
He's from a continent, bro. Do you not know?
No. Where's fuck? I forget.
Oh, he's not from a continent.
No, he's from.
Hey, homie, hop back up. I'll chill. My fault. I'll chill. I'm just
here. He's just.
And when he from Lithuania?
Lithuania?
Some shit like that. That's right.
Some shit like that. I think you're right.
Yeah, I ain't got that 20-year-old memory. Good for him. Good for him. Gonna pop my bare knuckle cherry tonight.
I'm telling you, man, it's cool when there ain't nothing else on. It's cool.
I mean, if you want to watch people's faces getting mashed up, looking like a burger patty,
you always get blood. For sure, you always get blood. They always cut.
Nasty.
I mean, Mikhail said murder and mayhem. He's with it. Okay, I might peep.
I think I fought with no gloves on for the last like 10 years. That's like how I was fighting for real. So,
hold on, let me read this real quick. Pork chop, appreciate you. Another original recipe, 2-piecer. Bud Canelo, the next big one. It's about to get real. Is it though?
All right.
No, it's about to get real.
What if it gets boring?
See, Marco thinks it might be a counter fest. It might be a little bit of a snooze fest in his opinion. I don't see that.
It might be. If you looked at Magic, if you looked at the Madrimov fight, like I don't know, because the clash of styles. If Bud, I don't know. I think in the beginning it may be, and I think that as Bud feels like Canelo's kind of losing steam, he gonna try.
Let me ask you this, casual, real quick. Since you are in England, do you have any, even an iota of interest in seeing Ben and Eubank again? Because most of us don't.
I mean, I would. It was a good fight. Why wouldn't you want to see a badass?
Because it's a mismatch, man. They're like 3 weight classes.
It wasn't a mismatch the first time, bro. It was hands and feet.
I know what you're talking about. That was the fight of the damn year, bro.
It was an exciting fight to watch, but it was a mismatch done purely for their father's legacy in that country.
Well, we get that there's a mismatch.
And there wasn't a close fight. Like the dude fucking lost.
Yeah, just like Bud is gonna get decapitated in September. We know it's a mismatch, but it might be a good fight.
You see, HOD, hold up. I got to stop you for 1 second. You up here comparing a dude that's trying to be the generation's all-time great to two guys that's fighting that has not won anything. I hate when y'all do this. Come on, HOD. Put some respect on him. Hold on, I'm not done yet, HOD. Be the hell quiet.
Let's see what you got. I'll give you 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
I don't think Terence Crawford is bond for bond number.
No, he's not.
Oh, shit.
Damn, he was talking.
He is. Drop him.
Come back
Here's
in.
the deal, HLD. There's been very
Hold on a second, real quick. Kunis,
Okay.
I didn't mean to. I removed you by mistake, so come back in. I'll let you in. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, as soon as you come back, I'll be quiet. But HLD, there's been very few fighters that has accomplished greatness where they was able to move up 2 weight classes and win the title from another fighter. But it has happened, and those people that did it were all-time greats.
Canelo did it.
Yeah, exactly. Terrence Crawford is a great fighter, and he's trying to solidify himself as all-time great. Yeah, he's getting paid, no doubt about it. Money is definitely part of it. But the winner of this fight, when history books look at this is the fighter of the generation who wins this fight. So put some respect on his name, whether he wins or not, because he is great enough to challenge to do things that only the great ones have done. Put some respect on his name.
What makes him great? Who the fuck has he fought that makes him great?
You know what? He fought nobody. Let you tell it. You know, everybody is nobody in boxing unless
everybody is nobody.
Everybody's a nobody. There's only 2 or 3 boxers per division. Let the public tell you.
Now you got that, bro. Now the problem you just saying that it's happened before, but it hasn't happened when one guy is going against another all-time great at that level. Now
you're wrong.
Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler.
You're wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
Hagler versus Sugar Ray Leonard. What the fuck are you talking about? HLDDLH? Your name should be backwards right now.
No,
it is. It actually is, but you don't know that.
Yo, I wish you had a body bag. I just put you in a body bag, HLD, and I'm not even trying to do that.
You may have on that point because it slipped from that 30 years ago. However, that was a robbery at the time.
What was a robbery?
I agree.
You want to know something crazy? I thought Hagler won too.
But
I think Terrence Crawford
looking at the competition that Sugar Ray Leonard did, it body bags Crawford. He wouldn't make his radar. So it's a very different of competition.
You so disrespectful, HLD. You so disrespectful, HLD.
I'm making the point why I know that Canelo's going to decapitate this little.
I don't think Terrence Crawford will beat Canelo. I put my money on Canelo Alvarez to knock Crawford out in 2 rounds.
How much you got on it? How much you got on it?
I put maybe €2,000 on this one.
Oh shit! You heavier in the game than me. I'm up to 1,300. I'm up to 1,300 on Crawford.
He's not very big. He's not the light heavyweight. Canelo Alvarez is much bigger, much faster, and very strong. I think he closed Terrence Crawford down, and I believe he knocked Terrence Crawford out in 2 rounds.
Yo, I don't know the exchange rate, but how about 500 euros on it, Lithuanian?
No, I put €1,000 on Canelo Alvarez.
No, I'm saying like you want to go in harder. You want to go in more with me, Marco. Y'all know I'm good for it.
Well, he's saying €1,000. That's going to be about 1,300 US.
I'm asking for 500 euros because I'm already in 1,300 on Crawford. So 500.
Are you picking Canelo to win as well?
No, negative, champ. I got Crawford.
He said he wants to bet if you want to bet him.
Yeah.
Also.
Oh yeah, sure. Listen. You know, Canelo Alvarez did pick Alexander Usyk to beat Daniel Dubois. He put $500,000 on this one. I must say, Canelo Alvarez is very intelligent. He's very smart. He knows how to win, how to box. He's very strong. He grew into the weight. I think. Canelo Alvarez will win this fight by body shot. I believe he knocked Terrence Crawford out very brutal, or referee will stop the fight. Terrence Crawford is very skinny, not very big. He's good fighter, good fighter, good switch hitting, but he not win this one. I'm sorry.
Okay, I appreciate your breakdown, but you with it? Bottom line is, are you with it? You gonna put 500 up with me?
Sure. If you want my crypto, I'll send you my crypto address. No problem.
Oh, no. Okay, hold on. Let me break it down. How we do it is we Cash App or whatever, PayPal, whatever you want to do, however it works over there. We pay Marco the money. He holds it, takes his little 10%, and then cashes out the winner. That's how I've been doing it.
You could do the PayPal crypto. I think is easier.
Oh, that's fine, but I'm not sure you want to do that because
I'm sure I want to do it.
You don't got to be sure. Money, yo.
I don't see
I'm
how
not asking for your permission. I'm
Terence
sure.
will win this fight. He's not going to win.
He goes, that's fine, but you don't want to do that.
I don't need a permission slip signed, homie. I got my cash. I'm with it.
Kunas is a man of value integrity. He does not want to be abusive to others.
Man,
he already got a rack on it, or 2 racks. He said he already got 2 racks on it. Fuck
I
it,
got a question for the panel.
Go ahead.
Do y'all think that this extra weight that Crawford is putting on will leave him encumbered?
We don't know.
I don't think it matters.
Negative. I've seen him running trails.
That's a great word.
It is. I've seen him running trails, hiking, and all the shit. I think he's putting it on in a healthy manner. He's not just
basically this
bench pressing and maxing, bulking up.
Real talk, right? The word on the street is he always walks around at 170, 180.
He's been walking.
Right, he's not bulking up, guys. What he's doing is just trying to acclimate at that weight that he's already walking at. And the problem is he's already used to going down. His body's going to react. And I think Showbiz broke it down the other day as perfect as his body's going to, once he starts at what he's doing, his body's going to go back down to what it knows how to do. And that's to lose fucking weight. He's not a big, bulky type of dude. He is not. He's not a big bone motherfucker.
That doesn't make sense. His body's just going to automatically lose weight.
He walks around in
a lighter weight class.
150s, low 170s.
Because he's been working out his entire life as what it is. That's just the way you plan your body.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I do not agree with HLD on many things, but what he is speaking, he actually do this right there. He does know. Like everybody asks me, I've been getting bigger and shit. I'm walking around now like almost at 155, and everybody keeps asking, well, why you keep going down and fighting at 130? Because once I go into training camp, it always comes off.
Yeah.
So I walk around like this, but once my body goes, okay, it's time to box, it starts shedding.
You don't feel weaker?
Yeah, you're gonna shed all that water weight naturally.
No, I'm asking you, do you feel weaker?
No.
You feel no difference when you're dropping 25 pounds?
I'm not. I mean, you got to think it's not over one day. Like once I start training and going in training camp.
But I'm asking you, the day of the fight, do you not feel weaker than you felt sparring a month earlier at 150 or 140? No. Okay. Well, then that's all that matters.
Because what he's saying is there's he's weight cutting naturally when he's doing his workouts. Then you got the weight cutting of the week, which that's different. You're comparing two different things.
Pork chop with the full, bro.
Pork chop.
Shout out Pork chop.
Know how Bud's body better than he does. Crazy.
Yeah, but another thing, if y'all don't notice, the Bud put on weight. So when the reason he put on extra weight, so as he goes into training camp, he loses the weight and gets down to that 168, 165
when he does cut. Yeah,
exactly. He probably in the hot 180s. He bulked up so he can cut the weight and it'll be natural.
That man right now is not walking at 180. I promise
he's
you.
Not now, but he was 180 for a little bit.
HLD. He got on the scale and it was like 185.
Yeah, but he was not in camp for that. That was just when he was just whatever.
Maybe.
But that's your point.
168. Now what?
Yes, to your point. When he gets in camp, he knows he's going to lose the weight, and that's where he's going to be.
When I met him in March, he looked about 175, 180.
Yeah,
Canelo looked about 170, maybe tops. So I don't know.
Yeah, because people see like they're used to seeing these guys on the TV, and the TV makes everybody look bigger. But Canelo's fucking 5'7", bro. That's like to my nipples. That's a short guy. He's not gonna be more than like 180, bro.
How tall are you?
Yeah, but
Jesus,
I'm 6'2".
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a pretty tall beanstalk Mexican, bro. Yeah, so.
And imagine that 5'7" guy will knock him out like nothing.
Hold on, is this Sebastian Fedora?
Who is the last guy that Canelo knocked out?
Fedora. Shout out, Sebastian.
Who's the last guy who Canelo knocked out? Probably Plant.
Right, but I said no, not who did he knock out? Who's the last guy that he knocked out like nothing? Like who's the last guy he went out there first couple rounds sparking and had an early?
I don't think anybody's.
But to be fair, Canelo's never been a KO artist. People just got caught up in his 168 run.
At this level, you're not going to find that happening too many times.
Oh, okay.
Well, at this level, he's been fighting bums. He's been fighting Bumlanger.
He is gonna run through him because he's a little man. Look, when I just watched the fight with Porter and Crawford earlier this week, and Porter was putting hands, and he was putting hands and feet on Crawford, bro.
He was beating He was just beating him up. It was, it was
putting hands and feet
Crawford
on
was down when he stopped him. Like,
and you're gonna tell me that Porter's a better boxer, just technical boxer than Canelo?
Yo, if you didn't catch it, boy is being sarcastic.
Do we think that Madrimov is a better IQ technical boxer than Canelo? Hell the fuck no.
And totally different styles, totally different skill sets.
Those guys were putting hands and feet on Crawford at times. So if Madrimov could land,
do you know a boxer that doesn't get punched?
The herky jerky. Hold on a moment. If the herky jerky that I don't want to throw punches, Madrimov was able to land 3 right hands in a row.
3 right hands.
What the fuck is Canelo gonna do to him?
Hey guys, I got an announcement. A boxer went in a ring and got punched. Oh my god!
Hey, great boxers don't get hit 3 times in a row.
Yeah, but you have to understand, HLD. It's different when you have somebody on a pogo stick that it's a different fucking
What
style.
all-time great is getting hit 3 times in a row by the same fucking punch?
HLD. Why you always gotta yell, homie? Like why is that necessary?
Yo, man, just tune down the. It's called on your side. It's called. There's the option. It's called turn down the volume for the Puerto Rican people.
No, because everybody else is speaking calmly. You feel me?
He gets so worked up. He's always out of breath at the end of the sentence. It's
we're on a conversational tone, and you're like,
no, this little motherfucker, he has no weight on him. He's gonna get killed.
Wait, yo.
Hold on. Let me read this. Let me read the super chat. Appreciate you. Another 5-pounder. What is it? Not mash. What's this shit that they eat over there? Not fish and chips, beans.
Bro, they bake beans, bro.
No, but it's beans and mash. I forget what it's called.
I've never been over there.
Pork and beans, bro. Come on.
Pork and beans.
They eat it on toast, which is wild.
Beans and toast. That's what it is. Beans and toast.
Beans and toast.
Something in mash. It's the same.
Bro, that sounds delicious if you know what starving is.
Might make myself look retrospectively stupid with this, but I think Crawford is going to make it look quite easy. Canelo looks finished to me. Okay.
Oh shit, bro! I just noticed there's a dude in that profile picture. I was only looking at the chick.
I think that's the idea.
Yeah, I lightweight dissed him. I was like, "Why you got an OnlyFans model up there?" But
I was like, "Hey, man, you got a chick from overseas. Scully's hollering at you. This is a dude. I didn't realize it."
That's funny.
If it had been a snake, it'd bit you, bro.
Yo, is Lithuania still in the building? We never made it official tissue.
He left.
Oh fuck!
He didn't want to bet.
No,
you scared him.
Hey, listen, I'm just gonna tell y'all now, though, man. I shouldn't tell y'all because I don't want y'all to. I want people to be betting on Haney anyway, so my odds would be even better. Listen, Centillion. I made a rack on Centillion fight. So,
bro, why do they still be eating like they're in World War II over there in London? Like, what the fuck?
That's hilarious. Who says that? Real talk. That's funny.
Real talk, bro. What the
pie
fuck?
That's fucking funny. They do. No, it's not pie mash. Bangers and mash or something. Bangers. Come on, help me out, casual. Something with bangers.
Mo would know. He was just over there, but I never been to England.
Mo knows that kind of shit just inherently.
Casual said that's his bird, for fuck's sake.
That's his bird. That's his girlfriend. Yeah, chill out.
My bird.
That's what they call them. They call them birds. Yeah. There's 1,000 of Robert.
Oh, I like that, bro.
Ahead of.
I don't know, man.
But if you type my name, I'm the only one.
Yo, you my bird.
Bangers
and mash. Word for bitch.
Calling the female a bird was not a positive in my area.
Exactly.
Bangers. And what's a banger exactly? Besides,
it's a sausage.
Last night.
Sausage. Okay, yeah.
Sausage.
Yeah, they like breakfast sausage type shit.
Sausage. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Bangers and mash.
Well, that sounds better.
I had bangers, bro, with a bird.
I've seen those guys that have like those potato trucks out there in London, bro. I wouldn't mind going for one of those though.
Bangers and bird, bro.
So I can tell somebody, yo, don't be a banger. Don't be a sausage. Don't be a banger.
That's hilarious.
Sausage.
Shithouse is 21. Like,
what do they call him? A wanker?
Wanker means
wanker, you're a sausage.
Wank means to jerk off. It's like, yeah, you're a fucking jerk off. That's funny. Sausage.
Are you taking a piss?
Yo, they really get offended though. Like on Twitter, they some overseas pounders be trying to talk their shit on Twitter, and then when you find out that they're from over, and then you start using wankers and shit like that, bro, they really get offended. They get pissed off.
No, that's my favorite shit when they're like, "Are you taking a fucking piss?"
That's
my shit.
The piss.
Yo,
yeah.
But they'll call somebody a cunt off top. They'll call their homies a cunt. What's up, you cunt?
You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss out of me is the actual term.
Taking the piss.
You're busting my balls, but
yeah.
Yeah, now they got some funny, but yeah, Tyson Fury makes me laugh. Just some of the shit he says. So you live in the UK? Okay, so he said sausage without a fork jab, they bang because of the skin. What the fuck does that mean?
Damn, how does the Morales
Oh, I
get
guess
over
they're
there,
saying
bro?
like they call them bangers. So like instead of saying it snaps from the skin, they call it a bang, which is y'all motherfuckers are weird over there.
Yeah. I live in the UK.
Like they call what do they call cookies? Biscuits?
Yeah,
fuck you guys.
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck those guys.
Nah, the food is not that good. Like I've been there.
Bland.
It's not that good. It's weird. The combinations are weird. Like I went to have breakfast and it was beans and there was some weird shit.
I mean,
it wasn't
like
awful.
to be fair though, like I'm Hispanic. You know, we have fucking beans for breakfast too, but
but they taste good.
They're pinto beans,
Yeah.
and they're mixed with like bacon grease and shit. It's good.
Hey Marco, just in all fairness, white people food sucks. They taste like shit.
I grew up in New York City. I grew up eating white people food. My mother's from a third world country, you clown.
It's still basura, bro. It's
think
still
I'm popping
basura.
over in cans of Spam. I'm like, white people food.
Yeah, bro. You know, if it ain't Italian, Italian, which now is white people, but they weren't back in the day.
That would be a great commercial, Marco. You popping open a can of Spam and saying white people food. Giving the thumbs up.
And I've never had Spam. Actually, I think I tasted Spam once, just so I was curious, but I've never.
It's probably the best. It's probably the best.
Shit, I have Spam.
So the only way I eat Spam nowadays.
You brought home a cow's tongue one time. You guys don't know what I do.
Ooh, I fucking love lingua. No, lingua's fire, yo.
White rice with Spam. Yeah, I gotta say.
No,
that's
the only way I personally eat Spam now is I'll fry it in a pan and then I'll make it with ramen. So I'll like soft boil some eggs and shit.
With ramen,
I'll make it with some noodles and shit. Like that's how I'll eat Spam.
Spam, white rice, and fried eggs.
Oh, you're over at TBV. You coming over here because they're talking about Tip and Lobo? Yeah, okay. Black pudding. Yeah, black pudding is it's blood. It's fucking.
What?
I believe it's bread and it's soaked in pig's blood and it's black.
Fuck that.
Well, we have that in England. We have in Puerto Rico, or I mean Puerto Rican dish. We make morcilla.
That's that Cold War food,
pig's
bro.
blood. Yeah, blood sausages.
And it's kind of gross. Like the taste, you kind of taste the
Oh,
blood.
nah.
You gotta taste.
Should taste metallic.
You gotta taste. You gotta taste morcilla, man. Pig's blood sausage. Puerto Rican pig's blood.
People food is horrendous, or white people food is horrendous. You could have spelled white. It's not a fucking banned word. Yeah, nah. The food.
No, I think on TikTok they flag you for saying for saying white. They say what do they say?
What?
YT like YouTube, like the abbreviation YT people. I don't know, champ. I'm not on TikTok, but I heard that.
That's weird, man. Aren't they owned by the Chinese? So what's the point? Like, why do they give a fuck?
The algorithm picks it up, and
that's
exactly.
Yeah, it is crazy. Yeah, we
throw it off over there.
Yeah,
so
man,
we had no fights tonight, huh, guys?
Nothing.
I'm bare knuckle.
Nathan.
Bare knuckle.
So let's talk more shit about boots, bro. That's good.
I agree. Let's do that. I call them Crocs.
I like Boots, man. I don't like that he's been so.
You know, I was telling Mills, bro. His team, they fucked up because if they had 500,000 for Rashidi Ellis to fight Boots, they should have snagged that like now. And I saw his I don't know who that guy was on the interview. Oh, that's you gotta know how to negotiate and that. Well, yeah, motherfucker, you lost the fight with your dick ass goofiness. They were trying to get more than what bro. If they offered you 500,000 for Rashidi Ellis, you snagged that. I don't think Conwell got 500,000 for a title eliminator with Garcia. You know what I mean? So what the fuck? So they fucked themselves out of that fight. Oh, they probably didn't want it. It's funny, because they know they're probably gonna get spanked anyway.
Want the fight, and that was the
because
honestly, the thing about Boots, and we mentioned this over on Ring IQ, is that he's suffering from a reputation he didn't exactly earn.
Bro, that's what he's suffering from. He's suffering from mungiaitis.
No, like he's suffering from a reputation he didn't earn. Like they gifted him this idea that he's the anti-Crawford, that he's gonna do all this, that, and the third. So that when he goes up and he is asking for tune-ups, it's like, well, I thought you were supposed to be big and badass. Like you're supposed to be, Sugar Ray Leonard or some shit.
Well, he did make it. He's a unified champion.
He's a Tank Davis.
And see, that's even worse. That you're a unified champion going up and asking for tune-ups for a guy who's never fought for a belt. That's an indictment on you, bro.
Hey, yo, real quick, Marco, we probably got as many as we're gonna get in the chat right now. You might as well pump the glove raffle and the Discord. Drop the link.
That's a good idea. Well, you guys know the glove raffle. I mean, all of you know it. Grant gloves, 1998, lace up, OG. Can't buy these anywhere. 8-ounce Pro Fight gloves, 4 raffle. You guys know the deal. $10 if you want to enter the raffle. Up there, where we go, Cash App, or right there, PayPal address. Put your name and put Grant glove raffle. And of course, the Discord. Shit, I gotta find the Discord. Join the Discord as well. So when we're all asleep, or some of us are asleep, other of us are still awake and want to talk about some boxing.
Yep. Shout out to the West Coast.
We can join this Discord. There we go. Boom, in the chat.
I'm too old for Discord, but I try to understand that shit.
Try it. And let me read this one from my man Pork Chop. Pork Chop extra.
Heavy today.
Original recipe 10-piece is what this is. Fucking extra crispy. I respect Canelo fans. I know they won't disappear after he loses this fight. That's a fact. They've been through it before. So let's ask our man, Real Talk. You're Mexican, right?
Oh, yeah.
Are you a Canelo fan, supporter?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so if he loses, what's that do in your eyes to a smaller dude like this?
Is he a Ryan Garcia Mexican, or is he a Mexican?
Hold on. Well, to be honest, I'm actually indigenous. My family has been in Texas for generations on generations. So I'm actually Indian. So I have a lot of native blood.
Okay, like Mo.
But honestly, it doesn't really do much for me just because Crawford is an all-time great. All the time, greats lose to other greats all the time. It's not a huge indictment on Canelo because, I mean, they're basically the same fucking size, so.
Okay.
I don't think it's an indictment on Canelo. I mean,
it's not. Okay.
The dude's completed boxing by now. All this is just extra.
It's an
indictment. It's an indictment if he loses. He's losing.
No, I think dude is being fair. Even as a Canelo fan, I think he's being fair.
He's losing to a smaller man who's older than him. Yeah, that's an indictment.
For less mileage.
Quote unquote smaller, but
mileage. Way less boxing mileage.
Well, you gotta account for his amateur fights in there too. So I mean, let's not act like he didn't have an amateur career, Crawford.
He did, but I still believe. Okay, no, that's a good point.
It just instead of being 50% more mileage, I think it narrows it down.
No, that's true. But still, Canelo has been in there since 15 with the 10-ounce gloves. You know what I mean? And taken all. So I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know what it does. I'm so down the middle with this one. I could see. What I think is going to happen, I've said this before, I think it's going to be a counter fest. Slightly boring, believe it or not.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that.
Which is going to suck.
It's going to be low output for sure.
I think it's going to be. I think we're going to end up seeing a Charlo.
You think Bud?
I don't understand that. When has he done that? When has he ever done that in his past?
I mean, that's not really.
He's never been hit. He's never been hit like he's going to get hit.
He's never fought a Canelo before, so you can't ask that question.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just pulling that out of your ass as like, oh, that's what he's going to do.
Bro, he's never fought a puncher.
I mean,
like
hold
Canelo.
on. That's not pulling anything out of the ass. That's pattern behavior, bro.
Based on other people, not based on him.
It doesn't matter though. That's pattern behavior.
When it does matter.
With Canelo, they just so happen to change.
No,
their entire
I'm not
style.
everybody else. So you're not going to say because somebody else cheated on their wife, I'm going to cheat on my wife. No, it's totally out of the ass.
I think that's a dumbass false equivalent.
All right.
I mean, you're basing what you think one man is going to do based on what other people have done.
I'm basing what 154 pounder might do based on what another 154 pounder might have done.
Who has a totally different mindset. Who has a totally different mindset.
Well, I'm basing it off of what people who are bigger, stronger, more durable.
Hey, we're going to see. Hey, you know what I'm going to say? Put a rack on it.
Are we going to see? Are we going to see?
No, I'll be the first to admit I don't got a rack to put on it, baby girl.
Hold on a second. Are we going to see a super middleweight battering around a welterweight, battering them like a mozzarella stick? Are we going to see that? Or are we going to see a welterweight that is actually not really a welterweight and is absorbing and giving punches like a super middleweight as well?
Well, you just described more like a white bully. That's what he's been all his life. But if Crawford himself is gonna go at it like anybody toe to toe with Canelo has done, he's gonna get punished bad. he's gonna get punished really bad.
No, he's gonna be smart. He's gonna be in and out. He's not a. There was a middle ground. I'm tired of the narrative. HLD. I'll let you yell for a while, man. I've been chilling.
He's not a pivotal though. When have you ever seen Crawford? When have you ever seen Crawford fight like pivotal?
Mira, cállate la boca, por favor.
Please,
you're
2 seconds, Tommy.
You're the owner of the channel. It's okay.
You yelling, champ. We get fatigued of that. I'm sorry. Yo, there is a middle ground between running and just being a dumbass and staying in the pocket and trying to, let your nuts hang. He's gonna be smart. He's gonna be in and out. He's gonna be countering, moving, not running. He's gonna be boxing, man. Why can't we just say that? It's not he's running or he's gonna get knocked out.
Can't we?
Either he's running or he's gonna get fucking his head knocked off, decapitated.
We don't like he did with Porter, and Porter still put hands and feet on him.
Well, Porter was mauling him like a wild man. Like Canelo doesn't fight like that.
Exactly.
But isn't there a world where we could see Bud in the pocket, bop bop, moving around, and actually exchanging?
Why is that not realistic?
Is that a reality, or is he?
It'll be a pop, and then you're gonna hear a bang, and that's it.
That's what I keep wanting. I keep asking, when is the last? It's gonna be a pop, and it's gonna be a pop. Bro,
that same left hook that drop Berlanga is gonna knock him the fuck out.
He knocks people out off of accumulation.
The same left hook that dropped Berlanga, 200-pound ass, is gonna decapitate Crawford.
And then what did he do?
Well, then
but Mikhail, he does have a point that he dropped Munguia. He still has that one shot power.
But I'm saying they didn't get knocked out.
No, they didn't.
Those guys were almost 200 pounds.
But how's that going to affect a person's? Berlango's 200 pounds. How's it going to affect a 170-pound man? That's what we're saying.
Didn't Charlo go up, and what happened, bro? He knew.
Charlo got dropped too.
Charlo out.
Yo, but he
Charlo had an Uber. Come on, Charlo had an Uber.
That's cool, but did he knock him out though?
Charlo ran for dear life.
You can't hit something
him out.
Fucking.
You can't knock somebody out who doesn't want to fight.
When have we seen Charlo?
You can't knock somebody out who's not trying to fight, bro.
There you go.
Did he knock him out?
You can't knock somebody out who's not trying to fight, bro.
But did he do it though?
You can't knock somebody out who's not trying to fight. You're asking
everybody say.
Did he knock out Matrimon?
Everybody gives this man an excuse. Bro,
okay, so then why didn't Bud stop Matrimon?
Against
Charlo? All you gotta do is cut the ring off, dude.
Why didn't Bud stop Matrimon? Wasn't he on like
hold on a second. Hold on, guys. Hold on a second. So I see Mikhail's point to an extent, but using Charlo, I think, is a bad example because that motherfucker did everything in his power to not engage.
I understand that, but if Canelo is just this monster that we're making him out to be, he's just such this knockout artist terrorist.
Nobody's ever claimed Canelo's a knockout artist.
Find a way and knock the guy out, bro. Not that.
Canelo's never been a knockout artist.
But if he does what Charlo does, he's gonna lose the fight because Canelo's gonna then win on the card. So what is the point of how is then? If he does what Charlo does, how did he get knocked out? That means he's running on the Uber. He's gonna lose the fight anyway. So how is Crawford gonna win this fight?
I just broke it down, homie.
Because how he's gonna win or how he's not gonna win. We're talking about
I know Crawford does not have
claim that in 2 or 3 rounds that he's gonna.
I'm not saying
one at a time, people.
I'm not gonna say 2-3 rounds, but I'm saying he's gonna knock him out, and he's gonna knock him out somewhere in the middle of that fight.
Nah, I say more like the 9th to 11th round.
Crawford. I'll give him the respect that he's not gonna be, getting his ass beat in 3 rounds like Spence was. That's not gonna happen. But he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. He does not have the punch resistance of a 200-pound man. I've seen him get hurt by Gamboa.
How do you know
I've seen him get hurt by Mean Machine. I've seen him get bugged by other fighters a lot smaller.
When was he
smaller?
Hurt?
He was not hurt. I saw a stinky leg a couple times, bro.
I saw a stinky leg. A hurt is you don't get back up. Hurt is you ball up and curl up.
No, that's your definition.
Hurt. He does not have the punch resistance of a hurt
or 2 different.
Look, guys, he got caught 2 times out of 40-something fights, of which he's never lost. I don't think that's not saying he's chinny.
I'm not saying he's chinny. I'm just saying that he's susceptible. He's susceptible to getting knocked the fuck out by a real puncher.
Everybody,
those guys want real punches. Like
almost everybody in history has been hurt a little. Has been rocked. Almost everybody. There's been we could probably pull a couple out of our ass, but
it's called you're fighting. You're in a fight.
Exactly.
You wouldn't understand that part if you never climb between the ropes. Everybody gets punched. Everybody and different guys wear it different. There's guys that you rock them and they got a good poker face.
I was about to say that. Right? You don't know, but it happened.
How many times have we seen Charlo get hurt before getting dropped in that fight?
Has he been hurt at all? I don't even know.
No, I've never seen.
That's my point. That the smaller guy, once he feels that power, which has been the difference, like in that Charlo, which is the same like Crawford.
You might be
once
right.
He feels it, he's gonna fucking say, "Oh shit!"
What did
now the other guys? They were able to take it because they're big dudes.
Here's a question: what did Charlo weigh in the night of that fight? Do we know?
Damn near 200 pounds, bro.
Charlo?
Yes. He was.
Well, we know that Berlanga did, and he also went down.
Like damn near 190, bro.
We know Munguia probably weighs around that. He went down. I mean, he still has that one punch power. They did get up. Agreed.
But this is the thing, Marco, because guys don't even really be understanding power. I think it's more the whip of it. You know what I'm saying? The suddenness of the hook that's creating these knockdowns. You see what I'm saying? You know how he.
Berlanga.
Well, it was the one what dropped Berlanga was 100% the shots you don't see. It wasn't the force. Absolutely. That one. Charlo wasn't what he didn't see. Charlo was just sheer power because Charlo was bracing for it.
He literally powered through his guard.
Yeah.
But the other thing is mentality. When you're scared to get hit, shit, you know that you get hesitant. That's how you get caught. A lot of times confidence keeps you, and even when you do get caught, confidence is how you wear the punch.
Hey, hence the Magic Mouth fight. Who was scared to get hit? Who was scared to get hit?
You know who had a lot of confidence going into a fight? Daniel Dubois. He got knocked the fuck out in fight. He got knocked out sooner than he did in the ring.
Daniel Dubois was out there scared.
True. Yeah, confidence does not win you a fight. Scared. If anything, it gets you knocked out faster.
Well, it depends. And again, confidence is subjective.
I don't know. I'm forming opinions off of experience, and you forming opinions off of guessing. So I don't know, man.
Confidence is also
how is Canelo's previous fights not off of like what the fuck is going on? Like we're not pulling things out of our ass here.
I mean, like I said, it's different when you forming an opinion off of experience.
Oh, right, because your anecdotal evidence is going to help us.
But guys, confidence.
I like this real talk combat.
Is subjective because do you remember Anthony Joshua and Dubois in that sit down? Dubois looked a little shook. Joshua got up. You don't disrespect me. I'll throw this fucking table at you. And then look what happened when they fought. Because Joshua looked mad confident and Dubois looked actually scared a little bit to me. And that remember that sit down?
Scary guy is the worst guy to fight.
So my point is, the confidence. Like look at fucking Broner. Sorry, Ian, if he's still in here. Broner coming in when he fought Maidana. Oh,
that was fake.
He was stunned. He was going crazy.
Look at AJ's confidence.
Sorry, McCall. I know it's an Ohio guy, but still, like,
but that's Broner's persona. You know what I'm saying?
But it was bullshit. It was bullshit.
Look at AJ's confidence. But he knew he didn't have pop. He knew he didn't have punch power.
Look at AJ's confidence versus Andy Ruiz and see what happened.
He slept on Andy Ruiz. He didn't take the guy serious. You seen what happened when he did take him serious?
No, he ran like a bitch because he didn't want to stand toe to toe with the guy.
I'm gonna come right back. Behave yourself.
He got on his bike.
Oh man, we're gonna cook. Yo, no, I mean Joshua did what he had to do in the rematch to win, to get his belts back.
Yeah,
I don't appreciate the style. It's not fan.
But he now beat him.
It's not fan friendly, but yeah, he was keeping up at the end of his jab, moving around. It's cool. I mean,
yeah, that's what he did, but he didn't outbeat him. He didn't.
No, and Ruiz.
He didn't do what Andy Ruiz did to him the first time.
He did not. He did not. But hey, we forget that Joshua did drop Ruiz in the first fight before all that shit happened.
Talking about
yeah, man, it's about winning the fight. Fuck it.
Listen,
I mean, yeah, to a point, but I don't want to see a bicycle.
Hey, so where y'all gonna watch the fight at? The Crawford and Canelo fight. Where y'all gonna watch it at?
Shit, I still might go down there. I don't know. The tickets seem kind of expensive. I don't want to sit in the nosebleeds, but I might find something for like a G and go out there.
So a backyard party, carne asadas, coronas on the fucking buckets, everybody coming over, probably put on the projector so everybody now the whole fucking neighborhood as well. That's gonna be
like a normal weekend for y'all. Stop it.
Shit, I might even rock out with E-Rock. He's only like 30 minutes from me. I know he's going through his divorce. Salute to you, homie. Hold it down, keep your head up. But yeah, I want that rack. Just hand it over in cash, man. Give me straight cash, homie.
Damn, what are y'all talking about? Power?
What's up?
What y'all talking about? Power? Or y'all talking about Bernardas
Just how Canelo's gonna
Charlito?
decapitate Crawford, bro. That's all.
See that decapitation? You like to put a lot of sauce on it, man. I respect it. I appreciate it as a pro wrestler, but that's too much.
When was the last
honestly,
time
I
Canelo
think this fight
decapitated somebody?
this fight is generally just gonna break down to conditioning, bro. Like Canelo's conditioned to fight bigger guys who hit harder, who are more durable, and Crawford just isn't, bro.
You talking about conditioning? I didn't see Canelo up in the Himalayan mountains, fucking trail running. I didn't see that.
Himalayan mountains is wild.
I had to put a little sauce on
it. You're right. It did look like he was in some like Asian mountains though, with the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
exactly. And I do that type of shit. I do that type of shit, so I know.
That's in Colorado.
Yeah.
That was funny. Hey, that was funny how the guy who was recording, you got the white dude who sounds like he's Bernie the retard's son, Bernie the boxer's son, because he sounded just like him. And then the guy, who is he? Oh, he didn't know who Crawford was, but then he said, who's he fighting? Canelo. Oh man,
he said, damn.
I'm praying for you, bro.
Well, that's a definition of a casual, right?
Yeah. It just tells you all we need to know when somebody says that Crawford is a superstar.
Let me get this. Jerry, what's up, mi gente?
Yolanda for life.
What the fuck? That's a lot of money.
Well, I
don't know what that converts to.
Cop? What's cop?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I gotta look this up before I read this.
You don't know. We don't know. He don't even know.
You dropped 10 racks on him in cop.
Is that food stamp?
Peso. It's a Colombian peso.
It's Colombian.
Yeah. 10 racks? Let's see.
So what's that?
Okay, no, that's like $25.
That's $2. That's like $2.
Nah, it's like 25.
Then he said $2.
Appreciate you, Jerry. Appreciate you, Jerry. Let me hold on.
No, man. $1 is almost 5,000.
Let me thank Jerry again. Hold on.
Thank you. Come again.
And let me hit him with the appropriate. And this takes him back to listen to the radio. Listening to the radio in the Bronx.
Not for sure.
The fucking
Anybody who watch This Is Hot 97 knows what I'm talking about. What if Spence lands a punch if Gamboa rocked him? We heard all of this before. But what punches will Crawford land on Canelo? Will Canelo get tired? Ooh, will he get tired?
Bro, I don't think Crawford hurts Canelo, bro.
Not at all.
No. I mean, no. I'm just got to keep it 100, bro. The only way Crawford wins this fight is on points.
Yeah.
I mean,
who hits harder, Virgil Ortiz or Crawford?
Who has ever hurt Canelo though?
Probably Virgil, right?
Miguel Cotto's brother.
Fucking Miguel Cotto. That was like when he was like what, 18, 19?
No, his brother. Not even Cotto. His brother.
Oh yeah, it was Miguel, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
It was Miguel. I forget his brother's name.
Years ago.
Roberto Cotto.
Jose Miguel.
So
Jose Miguel.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to go down, but then Canelo did recover like that.
Because Canelo's not going to go down,
the ropes, bro.
He worked himself to get back into it because it took him like about 20 seconds.
Yeah,
I never said Bud stops Canelo. That wasn't me.
Bro, he was hurt. He was hurt for like over half a minute. That shit was wild.
You saw how Ortiz said, bro.
And as far as Canelo getting tired, like, I know he has lulls in his fights where he'll take a round or two off, like towards like 5th or 6th round. But he's never really gotten tired at 160.
Right.
That was at 175 when he got tired.
Body language looks more exhausted than what the output really is coming out from. Because when he has to get to it, he's gonna get to it deep. But he just looks like, yeah, he's tired. Okay, I get that. You're exhausted.
It's a hard rewatch. But if you watch that Triple G3 fight, he was dominating that fight like the first 6 rounds, and then it's like he just hit a wall physically.
Yeah, I mean Triple G took a lot out of him though. Triple G was a challenge.
I thought Triple G won that first fight. Jersey Dan. We got Jersey
I'm talking about.
We got Jersey Bob. And now we got Jersey. Hold on. What part of Jersey are you from, Dan? If Triple G could hurt Canelo, how could couldn't. Well, that's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? But then you have people saying, well, Miguel Cotto hurt Canelo. You have people saying Miguel Cotto hurt Canelo, but not Miguel Cotto. Miguel Cotto's brother hurt him, but Triple G couldn't.
Jose Cotto.
Jose Cotto.
Jose, thank you. I should remember that. Jose heard him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but see, like again, that was when Canelo was 19. His neck wasn't even all as fucking thick as it is now. Like that dude can't even wear a chain right now.
That's a good point. I'll tell you something. Real boxing, real talk. I met them both in person. They were together, as a matter of fact, right in front of me. And Canelo was not. Crawford was a bigger dude. His neck looked bigger. His head looked bigger. He looked like a bigger dude. That flipped my whole perspective upside down. Because I thought, like most of you think, some of you, Canelo's too big. But when I saw him in person, and this was in March. This was in March. Nah, it was a ring event I was at for the Ring magazine. It was in March. So take with that what you want. But
when they did that face off and they were almost crossing paths with each other, and I looked at Canelo forearms and hands compared to skinny hands and forearm of Crawford, I'm like, yeah, it's just different.
And to be fair, bro, like there is a difference between muscle mass and muscle functionality. Where one person can have bigger muscles, but them hoes are it's just all mass. It's not really, it's not functional.
Let me just say something.
I agree with that.
Doesn't Real Talk sound like a mix between Mo and Alberto? Like he has Mo's vocabulary. He's like the best of both of them combined.
Yeah, no, y'all gotta see me on Ring IQ.
Real quick, HLD, you talking decapitation, so I'm gonna need some vindication. You don't gotta put a rack up. Let me get like a gentleman's bet. Let me get like 5. Put something on it. Come on, if you feel that strongly.
I gave you the
put 5 on it.
I gave you that. You came out to me and you said, no. Now you changed.
You ain't give me shit.
On the chat, you said that Crawford was gonna stop Canelo.
I never said that. I never. No, you got to pull that up. You got to show me. I never said that.
Oh yes, you did.
Oh, you're more
excited. That's Bud stops Canelo. That ain't me, Jim.
Jersey Dan is more excited for this than Spence Crawford.
Yeah, for sure. Damn.
Why? Because that seemed like more of an even fight. I guess this is just as even.
Yeah, going into it.
This is just as even now. Matter of fact, we looked up the odds, didn't we? Isn't Crawford a betting fake? No. Did we look up the odds?
I doubt that. I haven't even looked at them, no.
Well, I got another 10,000, what was it? Colombian racks. Appreciate you, Jerry.
Colombian pesos. Yep.
10,000 Colombian racks. I rewatched Bivol versus Canelo. Canelo gassed out, got frustrated, and literally gave up. He did. Didn't he claim, Jerry, though, didn't he claim a shoulder injury? Because he was throwing way less than I've ever seen him. He was laying on the ropes and letting homeboy pop off.
He had a couple things going on.
Well,
he hasn't been able to do no road work for a couple years.
Well, let me finish reading this and we'll get into that. But either way, Bivol beat him by being consistent. Nothing special. So, Jerry, sounds like you are leaning towards Crawford then, huh?
Bro, he leans towards everybody. Canelo fights.
He may be, but Crawford.
Does he? He doesn't like.
Yeah, no, that dude
Crawford is no.
He doesn't show his faces. That's why it took me by surprise. He even popped up. We
Jerry?
haven't seen that dude in fucking. I don't even know how long. Like over a year. Like that dude stopped showing his face after the Spence fight.
Nah, he was. I see him in TV all the time. He calls in.
No, he used to come over to Ring IQ all the time because I'm on there all the time too. So like. He stopped showing his face, so I haven't seen him in a while.
Hey man, he's in Cartagena, bro. He's full of Colombian coochie, bro. Leave him alone.
And Jerry's older, but that motherfucker is like Rico Suave. I could tell.
No, he likes to talk like a wrestler or some shit, like
he's
Racho
cool though. Nah, Jerry, look, he's a New Yorker, man, so he's mad cool. He's smart. He's cool. Yeah, he has his own. Yeah, but he stands out.
Yeah, but like watching a Bivol fight, that's not gonna do anything for a Canelo fight, like with a 154 pounder, bro. Bivol was a natural 175 pounder. It's a completely different style. It's a completely different way. Like going based off of the Bivol fight is just stupid.
That's the same thing I say about the Madrimov comparison. They're like, oh, he's getting touched by Madrimov. Okay, Canelo doesn't fight like that. So throw that up.
No, but that's worse because it's at a lower weight. You're now going up in weight. So if it's an indictment that this moment you stepped up in weight, your stoppage just stopped. You stopped looking phenomenal.
Let me read this.
We got a sample size of exactly 1.
Let me read
that's
this
not
real
enough
quick,
to go
guys.
off of.
Let me read this. Canelo's the guy who KOs light heavyweights. So he KO'd Kovalev, 1 light heavyweight. Then he fought another light heavyweight because he got gassed from beating an old Kovalev, and he got fucked up. And he never wants to go back down to heavyweight. He even avoided Benavidez, who he knew was basically a light heavyweight because of his experience at light heavyweight against Bivol. That's my opinion. Anyway, Bud is the guy. Let me finish this. Bud is the guy who ducked all the killers at 1. Oh my goodness! Now you're hating, Robert.
Okay.
I think it means 154.
Come on.
To try to compare Crawford's skill set of boxing compared to Bivol is I'm bullshit. Bivol's a way better boxer, much younger, better on his feet. It's not even comparable. Not even comparable. Crawford cannot fight like a Bivol. Crawford cannot fight like a Mayweather.
Yeah, and by the way,
know that.
OG, I was around Canelo, as I said. I don't even think he's 5'7". He might be like 5'6.5". He was shorter than I thought.
5'7" is like a good morning type shit.
Yeah, Bud was about 5'8", 5'7". Bud had him by roughly 1.5 inches, 2 inches maybe. Yeah, he was taller. Maybe 1.5 inches. Yeah, crazy.
Now you got to say, Bivol was penetrating his guard like a gangbang. He was straight up in it, no resistance.
Penetrating like a gangbang. He's an awesome
boxer. we learned how great of a boxer Bivol is, and I think today he's the best boxer in the fucking game.
And I'm Russian. Well, half.
You ain't Russian, bro. Let's stop trying to be a Putin. You're not.
I'm half Bulgarian, and my father's side was Ukrainian.
So you're half bullshittian, bro. What are you talking?
I don't like Bivol's style. I find him so boring.
I love
Word.
I like it. I appreciate it.
I don't know about you, bro, but I think that's a beautiful boxing style, dog.
Yeah, I think so too. As long as he's letting his hands go, man, I really like it.
Crawford does have a longer reach, Amon. That's a fact.
Look at Jesus M.
Hey,
everybody's got everybody has longer reach, height, everything. Good Canelo.
Canelo be walking around with Air Force Ones.
Bivol's poetry in motion. Yeah, people said the same shit about fucking Ward and Hopkins. That's the
one. Ward don't fight like no Bivol, man.
No, they don't. But to me, they were both boring. Very good, very effective. I'm not saying they're not good and effective. Just
I can agree with that. It's not a very
bullshit.
How do I say? It's not a very like explosive style, but it's really like art, bro. That shit's beautiful to watch.
It's very effective, isn't it?
I like it, man.
Hey, man,
that's what it is.
It's that pendulum style, you know.
No, like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to go rewatch these fights, but it's not like in the moment.
I'd rather watch a Brian Norman or Tank, or I like seeing some power personally.
He got pop though. Don't get it confused. You ain't see the better beef fight. He got pop.
Who?
They respect it.
Like
his opponents respect it.
Walking through that shit.
He wasn't.
He's not known for knocking people out. What's his knockout
I'm not
percentage?
saying that he's known for knocking people out. Y'all confusing somebody having pillow hands with being a knockout artist. So if I'm not a knockout artist, I don't have power.
60%.
Yeah, again, it's a gray area. I hate that. Yeah, you don't want to add no nuance. Just look at KO percentage.
Guys, 50% knockout ratio is not
because
good.
I'm not a knockout artist means I don't have power. It doesn't seem like Better Beef could just walk through them shots and get to him and knock him out.
Weren't you just
again? If you're discouraging the opponent,
that's because of the volume. That's not the power. Like
it wasn't about the volume. He wasn't throwing.
I'm okay with that.
Bivol was throwing mad punches. What you mean?
But that's the counter of it. As long as you're letting your fucking hands go. To me, let's say you don't got power, but you're putting hands on the dude. You're putting that leather on him. I'm good with that.
Let's see.
You think Bivol ever moves up?
Oh shit!
Funny, man.
You know what? Your Bivol only threw like fucking 7 more punches total.
He was throwing shot for shot. He wasn't just letting his hands go.
You know what it was though? That's what it was though, probably because he would go in spurts and then stop. Whereas Better BF was consistent. So that's probably what it was. It seemed like he wasn't.
Honestly, that's why I had Hagler winning the fight, bro. Because Hagler was more consistent throughout the rounds than Sugar Ray.
Yo, and real talk. I don't know when was the last time you watched this fight. We did it here like last year. The inside fighting is something I didn't remember. Every time Sugar Ray would throw and then hold, Hagler would be fucking bobbleheaded.
He was in there in the cut just throwing him.
Yup. And that's
bro. I had Hagler all day on that
fight. That inside fighting should have won Hagler the fight.
No, that shit hurt me in my soul watching that.
I know.
We're gonna do a retro fight party tonight. Did you pick one?
There are no fights today.
No.
A retro.
We go in and we rewatch together
because there's no fights.
We'll rewatch.
Right.
Trinidad whoop on Oscar De La Hoya. How about that?
Whoop on him? Yeah. De La Hoya was fucking him up until De La Hoya.
Like I say, you see, that's why we need to watch it.
Nah, De La Hoya won that.
Yo, Jerry sent me 30 racks today. I'm good. I'm chilling.
my man. Those 10,000 pesos. That's $2.
I know that. I'm joking. I'm not joking because technically it is 30 racks, just 30 Peruvian racks or whatever, Colombian ranch.
Bro, man, Colombian.
Say hello to Ray
pure
Mike
Peru.
Q. This guy on the panel, I'm 99% sure, is a Benavidez hater and a Canelo fanboy. The monster making them MFs eat their words. I think that's to you.
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, that's to me. Well, I'm not a Benavidez lover like you, bro.
Yo,
so
man,
I'm sorry if I don't go around sucking them off on every panel, bro.
Hey, those. Hey, have you noticed how much more far stretches those 10,000 pesos, man? Because you pay $2 you can only write like maybe 30 letters and shit. But over there, he could.
That's how he's getting around that shit, right? He used to send like $2 like back to back to back. It was funny, yo.
Yeah, but you're able to, you're getting your money's worth. You could put a paragraph in that shit.
I don't know what this means. Robert, hold that for a minute. I'm talking to the guy Robert, but don't put that jacket on. Oh, what did he say about me? I didn't even read
that
it.
You hate Mexican fighters.
I know how you hate Mexico. Thanks. So there you go.
Yeah,
I know you hate Mexican fighters.
He works for ICE, bro. We know that.
Mexican fighters. I know. I don't like Mexicans in general.
You
I don't.
work for
It's a fucking fight, not a lie.
I hate
That was a good response.
Nah, man. If anything, I hate Bulgarian fighters and fucking Russian fighters, which is what I am. I hate boring. I don't hate any fighter. There's certain fighters that bore me. Like Klitschko was literally 10 years of just making the heavyweight division boring to watch. Right? I felt like Ward and Hopkins made the light heavyweight division.
Hey, but you gotta give it up to Bivol and Better B, man. They're not your atypical Russian
Ward
style
is mad
fighters,
boring,
bro.
yo.
I thought
Better B and Bivol. You got to give it up to those two guys because they're not your atypical Russian shit fighters that we've seen in the past.
Better Biev. What's the difference between Better Biev, Kovalev, and Triple G? They all have the same similar. Come forward, hard punches, relentless.
Yeah, but you know what? Bivol does have a science to his method, and he's not just you're using
higher IQ. Bivol, I will say that
he has high IQ, and Bivol definitely has, like I said, I think it's poetry in motion. Like
we never did this.
I think it's Better Biev's unibrow that gives him the power, bro.
We never did this.
Better not say it.
We never did Whitaker Chavez, Pacino, but that one is like worldly recognized as a clear win for Whitaker. Like we like watching one where like half of us maybe think one thing, the other half think another thing. This is like, who the fuck thinks Chavez won this except like a hardcore like Chavez fan who's delusional.
Yeah,
man lover.
American bias? Absolutely not. I don't give a fuck where you're from. Prince Nassim is my second favorite fighter of all time. He's a Brit from Yemen. Come on now.
Oh, let's just do Floyd Castillo.
Is he really a Brit?
Let's do that.
Floyd Castillo. I mean, yeah, that's a
good one.
Well, I think most of us in here thought that Floyd lost that.
No.
Right?
I think so.
Right.
That's why I said most of you guys think that
Floyd won that.
Floyd won that. Okay, that's Vega.
See, it's a split room. It's split.
TJ and Mikhail, what do you guys think? Floyd or Castillo? Who won that first one?
Floyd.
CJ?
I had Castillo. See, so to my point, it's kind of split.
The Puerto Rican Nightmare. Who won that? You know who I'm talking to.
I didn't hear you.
Puerto Rican Nightmare.
Floyd versus Castillo won. Who won that?
I think Castillo probably won that fight.
Okay, so it's almost split. It's just only Vega and Mikhail think Floyd.
Mikhail, I got Floyd.
Yeah, the other one got Castillo. Yeah, maybe we should do that. I did a video on that. I watched it recently too, because before I did the video, I watched the whole fight over again to really be like, did he really? And I really thought he lost, but again, close. But Floyd didn't look like himself. He was, you know what he was doing? Right. As a matter of fact, comparisons to what Canelo was doing against Bivol. Floyd just laid there and taking shots without retorting, which he usually doesn't do. Wasn't even shoulder rolling a lot of the time. Was just covering up and then holding. Oh my! He looked like he was overwhelmed, but then when they came out, they had an injury after, and how easily he beat him in the rematch, and just Floyd's overall career, where he doesn't fight like that usually. Maybe he was hurt. Doesn't mean that he still didn't lose.
Yeah, sure.
No, there's a point in the corner where he's like, "Oh, my shoulder's fucked," and I think
he?
His uncle or dad, I think it was his uncle, was like, "Man, ain't nobody give a fuck about that."
That's real,
and that's true.
That's old school.
That's true. Yo, Roger Mayweather had the funniest advice. Nobody was funnier than him in between rounds in the ring. just whoop that motherfucker's ass.
Yeah, that motherfucker there was funny. They need to have him mic'd up at all times.
Oh my god,
that sounds like Lopez Senior, bro.
Oh, fucking hilarious.
Come on, bro.
Bro, if they could like
beat his ass, bro, so we could go get some ice cream, man.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
Well, if they could do that shit they do for the NFL where they have the guys mic'd up and then they just release it later on after, bro, they got to do that shit for boxing.
I mean, they do a lot of that
mic'd
corner
up.
work.
Well,
that would be dope.
One time somebody mic'd up where it turned out to be a bad thing was pass me the other bottle. Mix.
Oh yeah.
That's why they don't do it anymore.
They're like, what?
Marco said that's why they don't do it anymore. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, they that's why they go through that footage with a fine-tuned with a fine-tooth comb before they just release.
But that was a thing where that was part of the national broadcast. They made the broadcast, so everybody, millions of people heard that.
Man,
so they were like, what?
My favorite scene was the one where well, obviously you got a Teddy Atlas in the corner with
Tim Bradley.
Now with Tim Bradley, we're firemen.
Firemen.
Guys, I gotta be honest. Like, I'm a New Yorker, and this shows you why I'm not biased even to where I'm from. Teddy Atlas kind of annoys me. He seems like he talks more to hear himself talk and to get the attention. Yeah. That's honestly
you have a point to that. I think because he's
TAWK. Yo, I did make New York look goofy, but it was I don't know. I mean, he fired up Bradley, didn't he? I guess it was effective.
Even against Michael Moore, like, you're gonna fucking cry tomorrow. And like, okay, the Moore thing I actually agreed with, although he, as CJ says, he was putting way too much fucking buffalo sauce on it. But
too much sauce.
Moore did have that in him, where Moore just wouldn't give everything something.
No, when Floyd's dad told him he was fighting like a bitch.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Yo.
I didn't hear that one.
Atlas Corner Talk. I have no problem with Atlas Corner Talk. I just the shit that he does on his podcast.
Wait, what fight was that against? Where he said he was fighting like a bitch.
I'm trying to remember. He's like,
wasn't that the De La Hoya fight?
No, he wasn't
his dad was in his corner.
This is what Chat GBT, and it was Senior, not Roger, who said it.
Nah, yeah, it was Senior. Senior was like, man, you fighting like, I'm just gonna say it. You fighting like a bitch.
Hey, that's motivation though. It's like, what? Let's go.
Floyd got brutalized by his own corner. That's fucked. Yo.
All right, I just Chat GBT'd it. Let's see. This is what I love Chat GBT. You said it was Oscar, you think?
I think it was Oscar.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was
Manny Pacquiao.
Been Oscar.
Pacquiao.
It was Manny?
Yep.
It was the Pacquiao
fight.
fight.
Here it says you're fighting scared man. No bitch.
Yeah, you're fighting scared. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was the Manny.
Yeah, you just interpreted it as a bitch.
We gonna translate that into Ebonics.
You might as well
that means your
bitch.
Right?
Like a bitch.
It probably would have been more effective.
That's what we heard. You fighting like a bitch.
I don't know. I saw in that fight. I remember literally in the first round, I knew what time it was. Floyd got his respect. Mikhail, those you've been in the ring, Vega, you might know this. So the very first round, Pacquiao, Floyd was waiting, right? And Pacquiao did his classic spring forward, and Floyd threw the hardest fucking right hand to stop him. And that told him, one, I have power still, and two, I could time you coming in. Relax. And it fucking worked. You saw that too, right, Mikhail?
Yeah, because I rewatched that fight with my homie.
Right hand, and he looks
first
at him.
one he threw, he was like, "Get the fuck out of here! You're not coming in on me like that."
I rewatched that fight with my homie, and he was trying to tell me, bro, I think Manny won that. I was like, no. If you pay attention, that's not a Manny fight. Manny doesn't fight like that. Floyd made him fight his fight. Like, Floyd won that shit, bro.
Oh, like, easily.
Yeah, y'all matched him. It was a boring ass fucking shit.
People who tell me that like they think Maidana beat Floyd is ridiculous. Like it was close, and De La Hoya, like they were close, but they didn't beat him.
I firmly believe Castillo did beat him though.
Me
but
too.
Maidana's close, yeah, but I wouldn't say Maidana won.
I'm telling you, the only reason why Castillo beat him is every time Floyd was against the ropes, he wasn't shoulder rolling, he wasn't pull countering, he was just covering up and getting tapped up and then trying to grab and getting hit while he's trying to grab. I've never seen him do that before or after. So that's why I think he lost that fight.
He was thrown off that night.
Something. Yeah, but that's why we talk about these undefeated fighters, right? The only one I could think of who has never had, of the undefeated fighters, right, which is Ward, Floyd, Ricardo Lopez, even though he has one draw, Joe Calzaghe, Rocky Marciano. I think the only fighter who doesn't have a fight that they arguably lost was.
Every time I start talking about boxing,
how do we know? We didn't see them fights, man.
No, they're on. What do you mean we didn't see them? They're on fucking TV.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah. I forgot. I don't know why I just thought Rocky Marciano was like the 1800s.
Let's break it down, right? Kelzaki arguably lost to Hopkins, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Yeah. Floyd Castillo, Andre Ward Kovalev.
No.
Yeah, first Kovalev fight.
First Kovalev fight.
Yeah, Kovalev won.
Ricardo Lopez had that draw, right? So that's a fight where he arguably lost. And then the last is Marciano. Marciano was getting his ass whooped by Jersey Joe until he put him to sleep like a warm glass of milk in a romance novel with one punch.
That's the thing. I think that Marciano had the benefit of was that he was fighting at a higher weight.
But bust this, Mikhail. Marciano was fighting dudes who, on average, back then weighed 200 pounds. He was 185. He had a disadvantage.
He wasn't even a real heavyweight. Yeah,
every fight, and he was still putting him to sleep.
Or wasn't even a cruiserweight.
No, and the thing with Marciano was like he was only champion 3 years, which is crap, right? He didn't fight that many names, but he beat 4 all-time greats. He beat the greatest heavyweight who ever lived, in my opinion, Joe Louis. He beat Jersey Joe.
Joe Louis was 137 years old when they fought.
And I'm going to get to that. He beat Joe Louis, Ezra Charles, Jersey Joe Walcott, and Archie Moore. But all of them were between 38 and 43 when they fought. And that's in the 50s when 38 was like 48 now. So
yeah, that's the old 38.
Old. So people really question Marciano, but he still did it, 49-0.
He sounds like he had a Devin Haney career.
On the cool, low key.
He fought out the old champion, or former champion.
And he walked away at 32, which is the way I think you should do it. Walked away. So, and he was already balding. Like back then, though, 30 was like when dudes were retiring from boxing.
So he almost had the 50 fights in 4 years. Is what you saying? That was
no, 4 years. He was only champion for 3 years. He fought for longer than that, but he only held the belt. So a lot of people criticize, like, how are you going to be an all-time great only holding the belt for 3 years?
What was his what was the span of his career? 12 years, 10 years?
Around 12, I'd say.
I don't know. Personally, I've never really viewed Rocky Marciano as an all-time great. To be honest.
Why not?
Just be like the body of work, like you're saying. Only 3 years. Like your best wins are against older, past it fighters. It's like I don't know how I can consider you an all-time great.
37 to 55. So exactly 12 years he fought. That's nothing to
47 to 55 is like
so in 12 years there were no killers. No, that means all those champions were younger.
That's less.
Earlier
that's less.
On, right?
You're right. My bad, Vega. So yeah, it's only 8 years. So that's not that long. But he got 50 fights in 49.
Oh, okay.
87% knockout
in 8 years. God damn.
Yeah.
Was he fighting like 10 times a year?
Let's see. He was fighting now once.
Yeah, that's what they used to do back then. A little bit
over what eight fights.
In 1948, he fought like 12 times. He fought once a month, basically. 1949, yeah, he was fighting like once a month.
Yeah, then he was fighting like 8.5 fights per year.
Then he started fighting 2 times a year, man.
Yup. And I mean, he beat these are all-time greats though, but they were all old. And the thing that he did to Joe Louis was similar to when Berbick. When Holmes did to Ali, like everybody's like, why are you beating up on that old man like that? But Joe Louis had to come back because he had the IRS troubles.
Something that I feel like we don't give credit for the amount of times that for the body of work that they put in the beginning of their career, man. Floyd, in that first 2 years when he was going for that belt, he fought like 12 or 13 times.
And Floyd was he silver or bronze medalist?
He was silver.
Bronze.
Bronze.
Oh, was it bronze?
Bronze. You know who beat him? He
lost in the gold medal match.
He lost to a Bulgarian. That's the last guy to beat him. And that too, by the way, people think was bullshit. A lot of people thought Floyd should have won that fight.
He won that fight.
Yeah, he did a Shakur in that thing.
Yeah, was
they
he
both
crying?
cried. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, I can't put that on him, bro. Bro worked so fucking hard to get robbed like that. That's
You know what's weird though? Mikhail or Vega?
Roy Jones Jr. didn't cry. That was the biggest robbery of all time.
Mikhail or Vega? I'm gonna ask you because you guys have fought, and I'm gonna tell you, I have never felt like crying when I lost something or when I would get angry. But have you guys ever had feel? And I'm not going to call you a bitch if you have, because everybody.
I got robbed in West V.
Did you ever feel like crying? Though is my question. Either of you?
Shit, I cried. I got robbed in West V.
Okay.
I got robbed out of that was a $5,000 once. You know what I'm saying? I was the one fight away, and they talking about I knocked him down, beat his ass for 2 rounds.
They robbed you.
And they robbed me like hometown cooking.
Damn.
Ring the crowd like boo.
That's terrible.
And
what about you, Vega? You ever felt like crying or cried after a fight?
No.
Nah.
No,
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think. I don't think.
Hold on. Let Vega answer. Say it again.
If I said $5,000, I might cry.
Yeah, I would just get mad. I remember throwing a chair across the but hey, man,
people mad cry.
Yeah.
Like who was that old basketball coach, college basketball? Through the chair. Bob.
No, that's an
Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight.
Yeah. There you go.
I'd rather have you be pissed off than cry.
Yeah, nah. That all that gets you that gets whooped out of you as a kid in my house also. We're taught not to cry over spilled milk.
We don't do that shit at home, bro. My son was going for.
I guarantee you, it's a few dudes in this chat that they get in the ring with me. I bet you I can make you cry.
Yeah, like bro.
I bet you I can make you cry.
Like he's like sobbing and like, why me?
Yo, name them out. There's only 5 guys on this panel.
You know what they say though, man? They say that like
everybody's so tough, man. Everybody that don't hop in this ring is so tough. I bet you I can make you cry.
My son 3 years ago was going for going to state. And he wanted it so bad, but like any son, he wants to do it for he wanted to show dad that he was that motherfucker finally, and he lost to a tough match, and he almost got into that. Into wanting to get all teary eyed, but with the teachings that we already have at home, we know we don't. Yo, you don't cry over this shit.
Oh, you're one of those parents. You tell them we don't cry here.
No, I don't have to tell them. You know that's what's up.
You put all your time, your heart, your passion into something. You put everything.
I get it. He was about to, but at the same time,
you know what the problem is?
He checked himself.
You know what the problem is, Mikhail? That's because he's probably taught that. You know what the problem is, Mikhail? In today's culture, I think a lot of times in the hood, at least where I grew up, that shit is looked at emotions or weakness. Like, look at what people try to say to this day. Hold on. Look what people try to say to this day, even in these chats when you're trying to emasculate somebody. Or you getting emotional. We all have fucking emotions. That's a human, like, that's so stupid. All of us have emotions.
Yeah, but all right, baby shit, we got a pussy ass men today. That shit don't play, man. That's why we a weak fucking nation. We got a bunch of pussies playing like people.
Okay to show emotion.
Sit on the internet and call a whole bunch of people that get in the ring and do shit that they don't do, pussies and bitches. We assault, yeah. We just.
It's okay.
What you gonna do, Michaela? You gonna start crying? You gonna start crying? Because that's what
put them in the pot.
I bet you I can make you cry. Get bold enough to get in the ring. I bet you I can make you cry in front of your son.
Nobody cry.
How about that?
But it is. It's not. It's not that.
This is the thing though. I really done been through all of this. I'm really him in the streets.
But you're barking like
that's nice. That's nice, sweetheart. But the idea is that you're not supposed to let your emotions get the better of you.
And I can't.
As a man, you're supposed to be in control of your emotions.
Hold on, everybody. Let me say this. See, what you just said was that real talk. See, you guys are confusing showing emotion for letting it make you make bad choices. There's a big difference. If
somebody
cries,
said it earlier, controlling. You got to control that shit.
Or if somebody gets angry but they handle their business, that's okay. Right. It's a human emotion. It's in you. You hold it in. That's what causes fucking drug addicts and causes people to fucking.
That's what causes people to implode.
My son will never do a Shakur. My son will never be doing a Shakur. Yeah, you can have emotions. Yeah, it hurt. I know it hurt him because he wanted to prove himself. He wanted to get that. I get that part. But you're not gonna be all boo-wah like a bitch.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's the start difference.
Back to a real motherfucker that's actually been through some shit.
The real one. Okay.
Like I was saying, I used to let that get to me. I used to let that get to me.
Let him talk.
Motherfuckers like HLD get to me for real. And then one day I snapped in the hood and I realized, wait a minute. As long as I beat these motherfuckers' ass, basically go back to Marco's point. As long as I whoop these motherfuckers' ass, As long as I'm dangerous as fuck out here with this pistol, as long as I do what the fuck I do and I handle my business, guess what? I could cry, laugh, I can express myself. However the fuck I want to do it. And guess what? You soft ass bitch made motherfuckers that got all these opinions ain't gonna do nothing.
Did he say
breathe, homie, breathe.
He needed that
See, it's the internet. It's the internet.
I've had this argument with a lot of fighters. Like, I won't give names, but like world champions. A lot of them say, "Nah, I never get angry." I pulled up a picture of this dude. He's a known guy throwing a punch, looking like this. I'm like, "That's not angry. That's not angry." Right. He's like this. He's like, "Well," I'm like, "You guys are mistaken. Like, this whole concept of like you can't have emotions. You can. It has to be a controlled." What do you think fuels fighting? You think we're fueled from baking cookies? No, we're fueled from the anger and the frustration, all the shit that we've gone through our lives. And then when you don't have that, I don't care what anybody says, you're not going to be a successful fighter. That has to be there. But I'm not saying lose your wits about you and go crazy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what we got them meant today. They're a bunch of fucking pussies, bro. You don't see them how they cry to women and shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
I don't know what you're
They have no fathers who taught them any stoicism? I'm sorry, man. Yeah, there's that saying, bro. You know, you got to be a fucking savage. Yeah, you got to be that motherfucker and learn to control it. Yeah, we're going to have emotions. Some things are going to fucking hurt in life. That's part of life, but control it. But you're going to be out here boo-hoo-wah, and oh, man, feel sorry for me. Man, fuck you as a man, bro.
But bro,
I don't think
just because you're crying doesn't mean you're boo-hoo fucking sobbing. You can just cry and have tears coming down. And you know, and it's okay to let loose. It's staying crying and staying like, oh my God, why me?
And freezing up.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. And then you don't cry for everything in life, bro.
Just because you cry don't make you
not for everything.
No, like I said,
that's what it is. You're making it seem like it's just one way to cry.
Listen, I said to make it clear as day. There's things gonna hurt in life, and we all go through fucking shit. But you got to control that shit. You can't be out here acting like you got out full of estrogen, whining like a fucking woman. That's the shit I'm talking about. Now, if you like,
I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying, but to McCall's point, like, you gotta, if you're gonna call fighters a bitch, you should at least get in there. I don't do that, so I don't get in the ring, and I don't call fighters bitches because obviously they got a little more courage than me.
Goes in there as a bitch. I mean, maybe if somebody goes in, the only thing I criticize is somebody who goes in and actually, no, I don't even criticize that. Nothing. If you get in there, as long as you don't quit. If you quit without trying, that is maybe grounds for like you didn't even try.
Yeah, bro. No.
I was gonna say, what about old boy that stepped between the ropes and immediately walked out? That shit was
no,
classic.
No, fuck those guys.
He said, "Fuck y'all."
I think he got paid. I think
he still got his paid. Yeah, he got paid. Let the bell ring.
Hey, shout out to him.
That was clear right
no,
there.
I think he wasn't paid.
That was
you know what? I think he wasn't, but he was.
Well, it was over a payment dispute. That's why he fucking did the stuff.
Are we talking about McCullough or who are we talking about?
No. It's
a Jogba.
McCall did not do that.
Damn. No, I mean he came in.
Yes,
he had mental issues.
A Jogba. Some dude for some. He was
that dude. No, that motherfucker just try to play the game, bro.
Yeah, he was some like overweight dude who tried to who fought. And I think he assumed he was going to get the paycheck because the contract said once the bell rings, that's all you have to do.
Smoking Mo Frazier says no excuse for what Oliver McCall did. What Oliver McCall do?
No, that was mental.
He cried in the ring.
I agree with Mo. I think
he was fucked up, champ. I know. I think he was actually fucked up.
I think he's clearly fucked up. He has a history of crack addiction and mental illness, but I think that was his way of getting out of the fight. Because
he had other issues.
The more Lennox started tapping him and he couldn't reach Lennox, the more he started having a breakdown.
You're lying. I gotta go watch that.
But that guy who just walked out, maybe the moment got to him, man. Just, all these guys, they let anxiety.
Remember, in the first fight with Lennox, he was crying walking to the ring. He was doing the same face, but he ended up landing that one punch with his eyes closed. And he won.
So with his eyes closed, just a lucky shot.
He was
he be doing that Ryan Garcia shit.
He's got mental shit, bro.
Say that again?
Still fighting.
Say what?
He's still fighting.
Who?
I don't know.
Oh my God! I just did a video. You guys see it? Shaq sent it. Wanted me to have him sparring Shaq. Shaq wanted me to make a video.
Shaq was throwing bangers.
Shaq wasn't bad, right?
Oh no,
He was in there.
Have you ever seen Shaq at
His
the
footwork
Octagon?
sucked, but he was in there.
No, I
Could you
disagree.
imagine
His
if
footwork,
Shaq
he was
fucking
maintaining
full on
good
devoted
balance.
himself from the get go?
He was exploding, very agile for a 325. I was real impressed.
Bro,
Have you
ever seen Shaq in the Octagon? He's pretty good, bro.
Octagon?
Yeah.
Nah, never.
Don't tell me he was shooting on people and putting jiu-jitsu holds.
I mean, he was wrestling Big Show.
He was wrestling, bro, and shit.
He was
bro.
wrestling Big
He
Show.
was
I didn't
grappling
see
pretty
that.
good.
Oh, you mean the
Holy
wrestling
shit.
ring, not the octagon?
No, he was in the Octagon.
No, he was in the Octagon too, but he was wrestling Big Show.
Big boy.
Well, hold on, let's be clear.
He
You're
made
talking
Big
he
Show
was
look
amateur.
normal.
He was amateur wrestling Big Show, or just
Isn't Big Show like 7 feet, 400 pounds?
About
Bro,
the
he
same
made
size.
him look
he's over
normal,
7 feet.
bro.
He's about the same size as Shaq.
But probably heavier. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
heavier
he's
for
heavy.
sure.
Yeah, he probably
Definitely.
You
had
ever
like a
see the Big
solid
Show
100 on him, honestly.
like back in the day, bro? That dude was bro. The mountain that the guy from Game of Thrones. He looked.
Yeah,
just
he was
like
that for real. Yeah, man, I've been watching him
called him
since
the
he was the
Mountain?
giant.
the mountain.
Since he was the
bro.
giant in
Hell yeah.
WCW.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine if he dedicated himself from the get go, bro? That'd be insane.
Bro, but he was on them steroids big time back then. Dude was, bro, he was a monster. He
didn't look swole like that.
Yes,
He didn't look swole.
There's a picture of all of Undertaker, Hogan, all the big dudes, bro, when they were young. They're all like in a big group picture, bro. This motherfucker overstood all of them like a bro. Like
true. Jesus Galata quit numerous times. He's the OG biter. He bit somebody, bit this fighter Samson Poa way before Tyson bit.
On Tuesday night fights, it was a smaller show.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
That's funny.
Jess Willard. What Jess Willard quit, Joe? Against who? I mean, fucking he kept getting up against Jack Dempsey over and over again.
Yo, Marco, let me ask you this. You think the low blows were a form of quitting, or what the fuck was up? Like,
so sometimes when you do something that you know you're going to get disqualified for, you're quitting.
Yeah, that's a sophisticated quit.
But he was winning.
Galata was winning that fight.
Yes,
bro.
but Galata, there's two things about Galata. Galata was mentally unstable. He was hitting Bo with everything. And when he started doing the low blows, he was dominating, and Bo dropped him and started cracking him. And Galata was just like, oh, fuck. He got scared. That's when everything changed, when Bo started cracking him back.
Could there have been Could there have been something in the fight that was pissing him off that wasn't going his way? Because that's what happened with Mike Tyson and Holyfield. They were allowing him to headbutting, the low blows, all that shit.
But I'll tell you,
that triggered Mike Tyson.
I'll tell you though, I watched that fight not too long ago. I was doing a video on it, and I was slow mo because you guys, I don't know if you guys do this, but the key to breaking down a fight, you got to zoom and slow mo. You have to. And Holyfield wasn't really that blatantly coming in with his head. Tyson would always go forward. Holyfield would throw a punch and to go down because he knew Tyson was going to come in. He wasn't it wasn't that blatant. Like he was doing it, but it wasn't that blatant.
Blatant or not, you didn't want to take that shit.
But my point is for Tyson to be like, oh, he's cheating. Now, he wasn't cheating. That to me wasn't cheating.
Well, no, bro. No, it's illegal headbutt regardless.
No. Okay, again, HLD. Illegal headbutt is if you're in front of me and I do this.
Intentional, like Ortiz.
If I throw a punch and I just go down, Hopkins did it all the fucking time. That's not a legal headbutt.
Like Victor Ortiz did. That's illegal headbutt.
He's throwing a punch and then he's going down to – no, you drop your fucking chin when you fight. You're supposed to do this.
No, Marco's right. That's a legal headbutt.
No, you're going to get one for it.
It's incidental. It's an incidental clash of heads.
It's a legal headbutt.
But you can't get one for it if you keep on leading with your head, regardless of throwing a punch.
No, there's a difference between leading with your head, though, HLD, and throwing a punch and going down to duck. He made it appear as if he's in a ducking motion. He didn't just go with his head. It looked more like he was just covering up like this, going down.
You got to throw a punch for the headbutt to be legal.
Like Katie Billy Goat Taylor was doing with Serrano. She was leading with her fucking head all night. That should have been called illegal all night.
Yo, Marco.
Oh shit, Teofimo, what's up?
Teofimo versus Shakur Stevenson is the mega fight that we need in boxing. I don't want to hear nobody talk about Ryan Garcia versus Teo. In no other sport in the playoffs, the winning team played the losing team. Teo versus Ryan Garcia better not happen, or I'm really gonna
He's the number one greatest fan of Teofimo.
We don't want Teo versus Ryan Garcia. We don't want that fight.
Ain't nobody talking really about that, bro. That's like in the future, bro.
Yo, whoa,
no, but Teo mentioned it, bro. I don't want that fight.
On the real, I think
you said it after
might beat your boy. He might outbox him. He might outbox your boy. Shakur might do it.
But so that the rumblings.
I'm not sure. One thing I'll say, Marco, a lot of fans are in their feelings right now. You know, a lot of people say T.O.'s going to lose to this one, T.O.'s going to lose to that one. And they say that because of their hatred due to the things that he said. But in reality, when the man is dialed in against top-notch competition, he doesn't just win. He outclasses them. So I wouldn't be surprised if T.O. was to 10-2 or Shakur Stevenson. Because he's seen Lomachenko when Lomachenko was Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? We seen him doing the 52 blocks on Josh Taylor, hitting him with Superman punches in midair. We seen him have Richard Comey doing backflips all over New York City in that ring. We seen him go in there and do the drunken monkey against Arnold Barboza. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in there 10-2s or 7-3, or not 10-2, or at least 9-3 Shakur Stevenson, because I can see T.O. dominating that fight if the fight is a chess match in the middle of the ring, counter for counter. Now, if Shakur goes on the back foot, it could be a very similar fight to T.O. versus Jermaine Skoll. You know what I'm saying? Where he was just chasing him around the ring.
The bigger story of this in itself is that everybody thinking that Turkey's done with T.O. and no, they're not. He's got a contract with him. He's got to honor those 2 other fights on the contract.
And he got a belt, HLD. At the end of the day, the man has
the belt has nothing to do with this contract. It has just to do that, Turkey don't want him, all this and that. You see the narrative, the TBV bitch ass nest narratives and shit. That type of shit. The fact is the man has got a contract, and Turkey, may have put him on the shelf for right now, but he's still got to honor that contract. And that's what's the rumbling right now.
I mean, he can buy the contract out.
I mean,
he couldn't buy it back down because he tried to do that with the Devin Haney fight until said, "Fuck no, you're not gonna pay me less because that motherfucker, shit."
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm making short and sweet because I got to get off. I got to take care of something. If T.O. does fight Shakur Stevenson next, all sins are forgiven for the Devin Haney debacle. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing to be forgiven, bro. Only dumbasses like you're still talking all that shit. Nobody wanted to see no damn Devin Haney. On May 3rd, nobody wanted to see Devin Haney ever again. And we're talking about forget, bro. I'm glad that fight never fucking happened.
About all that.
Well, he got to be a dumbass.
Speak for yourself.
Jesus.
No,
Devin Haney was talking about Devin Haney on May 3rd.
Come on, man. No Boricua and Boricua crime here.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. But let me tell you something right now, though. Let me tell you something right now. Everybody thought we was gonna get T.O. versus Boots. Boots said yes on Friday, and then he said no on Saturday, right? So they had to give him somebody. He should have took the Devin Haney fight, but if he gets the Shakur fight, that's even better because Shakur is a better fighter than Devin Haney. He wasn't knocked out. Devin was already knocked out by Ryan Garcia, even though on paper,
he was not knocked out. Let's not put too much sauce on it. You got it.
He was mugged. He got mugged.
No, he just got his shit pushed in.
Now this is the fight.
Hold on, Shakur Stevenson is the undefeated fighter. This is a fight that can sell. If Shakur Stevenson taps into the race card and says that he's gonna
give me some chon
culture and the Puerto Rican culture,
who's making blood out references?
This is Shakur Stevenson's opportunity to become Puerto Rican if he steps up for the culture. Because T.O. got beef with the black culture and the Puerto Rican culture in boxing. Shakur could defend both cultures. Do I think Shakur wins? No. Can he win? Yes, but I'm picking T.O. To really.
Nah, bro. Shakur schools T.O. dogs.
Training.
T.O. can't be schooled.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Look, bro, honestly, bro. Listen. I hate T.O. just as much as the next guy, but he struggles.
I don't hate nobody.
Hate is a bad word, brother. God bless.
Fuck you, CJ. Now I gotta watch Blood and Blood Out today.
That's a long ass movie, but it's a classic.
T.O. at his best is a combination.
Shit, I'm still waiting for the 5 hours director's cut. What you talking about?
Yo, T.O. at his best is a combination. He's a combination of Hector Camacho, Roy Jones Jr., and Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather when he's at his best.
That's a wild fucking statement, bro.
Jesus Christ.
Remember, Shakur never fought a slick black fighter before. T.O.'s the epitome of a slick black fighter.
Shut the fuck up. Now I know you're trolling, bro. Don't fuck.
No, you're not,
bro. Stop.
Don't you say
what you say? What you say? Yo no quiero su pinche chuleta. Lo que quiero es su vida.
What does that mean?
Yo, talking over each other.
People got it. People got it.
Yo, Low.
Did you say Shakur never fought a slick black fighter?
Exactly. Teal's a slick black fighter.
Shut up.
Bro, yo, man. You gotta stop that shit. Teal is a fucking Honduran, bro.
Yeah,
All
but
this
his
shit
style.
about
I don't like that.
No,
I
fuck
don't
this.
like
This
that,
is going
bro.
on my Instagram.
Well, yo,
He is what he is,
Pacino,
bro.
though.
Teal's
Z Pacino.
American,
Look,
FYI.
this is what makes this fight interesting because what you're saying is somewhat true, but Shakur is a natural 135 pounder, so Teal might have that pop back.
Exactly. Marco, thank you for listening to my
fair,
thought.
but
Who said that Teal don't got any pop? He almost stopped Taylor. He just had mercy on his ass.
No. But what Marco was saying is that the stigma with Teal, that he said that maybe he's not knocking guys out like that because the guys are bigger than him. But to Teal's credit, once again, Jermaine Skoll ran for his life for a reason. We never seen him run before, right? Arnold Barboza didn't give it all he got neither. Arnold Barboza wasn't letting his hands go like that neither for a reason. Now, if you put Teal in there with a 135 and moving up in weight, his power is going to have the same effect as it did when he was smaller. Let's not forget when Danny Garcia moved to 147, he wasn't knocking guys out. But when he fought guys that were moving up, like Brandon Rios, like Adrian Granados, he was putting them guys in the dirt. So don't be surprised if Teal had the same power as far as the effect.
Taking that fight, bro.
Let me read the super chat.
Not taking that fight, bro.
I think he might, but let me read the super chat. Smoking Mo Frazier, because we know that when he throws those punches, he got that Smoking Joe waist movement. Tio's the slickest, blackest fighter this generation.
See, this is the only contention I got with Mo. Why we got to put black on him? Just say he's a slick fighter. Don't do that. I don't like that.
I agree.
Don't do that.
See, that's the same thing I'm saying.
There you go.
Believe it or not.
Wait, so
if I see a black fighter doing Rock'em Sock'em, am I gonna call him he's a Mexican? He's the best Mexican fighter out there.
Exactly.
All right. What I'm gonna say is this: shout out to Jackie Hernandez. Anyway, like I was saying, with Tio, he has the attributes of a slick black fighter, and believe it or not, he has more swag inside the ring. We haven't seen nothing like this since Roy Jones Jr. The guy does the 52 block.
Got the swag of Camacho.
Yo, you cannot compare Roy Jones to Tio. Please stop it. Look,
yes, you can, bro. We've never seen.
Fuck nah.
You saw that move.
That's mad disrespectful, dog.
No, did you see that comparing Boots to Roy Jones? That's been going on for 5 years.
Look, let me tell you something, Marco.
I ain't done that.
Hold on. What's up, Lo?
Did you see that sequence from the Barboza fight? Tio tapped both his feet, and then at the same time, caught and shot with the right hand and caught with the left hook at the same time, bro.
Ben Whitaker would do fucking.
Ben Whitaker got knocked out doing that shit, though, bro. You can't compare. Right. Nobody's caught Tio while doing his shit.
Who was Ben Whitaker fighting?
Exactly.
Look,
he fought HLD.
Timo is a very athletic fighter. He has, I would say, if you're going to bring up guys like Roy and Camacho, you should say shit like he has a pinch of Roy or shades of Camacho.
Yeah. All right, but don't compare Ben Whitaker with Tio. He got knocked out trying to do a trick. Tio
no, but my point is the tricks don't mean shit always. So like that's not impressive.
But look who he's doing it to though. He's doing it to fucking top-notch fighters. He's not doing it to.
No, I'm with you.
If you guys watched that interview of Gary Russell, Antoine Gary Russell with Cigar Guy. He tells you exactly what he thinks about Tio and his raw talent.
And they're hating on him because of that. And I put in the comment, if you read the comment, I said I agree with Gary. A lot of people are in their feelings. They judge Tio off their feelings, right? Because they don't like him based on the things that he's done said in the past. But let's be realistic.
Najee tried to he does all that. Like, nah, you don't get it, bro. He's doing this shit to the best guys like it's nothing.
Bro, think about the Lomachenko fight, for instance, bro. With the exception of 3 of the last 5 rounds, he whitewashed the man. He beat him 9 rounds to 3. I gave.
Why got to be a whitewash? Why got to be a whitewash?
Oh, come on, CJ.
You don't got to do that.
I gave Lomachenko rounds 8, 10, and 11. Don't get me wrong. He won those rounds big because he was beating the crap out of Tio.
Yeah, even though in the 11, at the end of the 11, Tio was putting hands and feet out.
Exactly, HLD. At the end of the day, in the 12th round, he turned it around. You know how hard it is to beat somebody like Lomachenko 9-3? Like Devin barely left that fight. That was a close fight with Devin. Tio whitewashed him. He fought Josh Taylor and shut him out 10 rounds to 2.
My bad. Let me read this. I got 20 racks. Yo, Jerry has sent me, what is that? 50 racks.
50 racks.
50 Colombian racks, which is about maybe 1 can of Pepsi. But I still appreciate you, Jerry. You're the man. TFTimo has learned how to stay buzzing on social media.
Nope.
Okay, but Jerry, as you're a what's it called? Afro Latino, is that what they call it, right? When you're Latino,
no, we're just Latino, bro. Period.
Not you. I'm talking to Jerry.
We Latinos, bro.
So I'm saying this because Jerry, does it not bother you some of the shit that he said about black people? But anyway, let's keep going.
My grandmother never called herself no Afro Latina. She was
1 second, homeboy. Let me finish reading this.
Let him read.
This is another BS stunt. Don't see this happening. Styles make fights. Shakur shuts him out 12-0.
I agree.
Nah, nobody
That's
shuts
coming from a Latino.
It can be a little because the thing is Shakur is a free agent. First of all, Shakur doesn't have a home right now. He hasn't extended his contract with Eddie Hearn, so I don't know what's going to happen to him right now in the next few months because he's right now free agent. Unless Eddie Hearn signs him, I don't see Teal then fighting him. Now, so that can happen right there too. But we do know that his manager is the one who's put out his manager, Conley. Teofimo soon. So we expect a fight coming up.
Yep. If we don't get Shakur, then we take Richardson. Believe it or not, I think the Richardson Hitchens fight is a tougher fight than Shakur. Believe it or not, because Hitchens is a big 140-pounder. He's taller. He got reach. He got more pop than Shakur. I got Teal winning that also. Don't get me wrong.
Teal get more credit.
Don't get me wrong. I'm still a stand.
Teal get more credit for Shakur though.
Absolutely, he gets more because Shakur is a pound fighter. Shakur is perceived.
I'll get more credit for Shakur. Yes.
Head hunt all the big names. You know, Teal wants. Look, you guys don't understand about Teal is that the motherfucker is one of the very few who does give a fuck about legacy and is built for that shit. He'll put it on the line. He put it on the line for real. He wanted boots, and it was that motherfucker who ducked. Right?
And
he wanted to become.
No, that's not a duck.
That was a duck, bro.
And let me tell you something right now.
But
after November, the Teofimo Lopez Devin Haney saga is going to be over when B Norm the Storm.
No saga.
When B Norm the Storm, aka Marvin Hagler 2.0, takes out the trash, and I'm not saying Devin's trash, but he's gonna take care of Teal's dirty work when he knocks out Devin Haney.
What dirty work? Devin Haney is a shit fight to begin. Who the fuck want to see that shit fight?
Now he ducked Devin at the end of the day. He
ducked
him. Thank you.
A lot of legendary names today.
Turkey needed to honor his contract, plain and simple, just like he's gonna have to do now with whoever he fights him next.
No, he did duck Debo. We do gotta give him that.
Shut up, Lono. You're on that panel bullshit phase, bro. You follow the narratives.
I'm keeping it real, bro.
If you sign a contract, you honor it. That's what you fight on. Simple as
that. He was seeing $8 million, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro. That's not your pay. That's his pay. And if he says you got to pay me what we signed for, that's what it is.
He's not getting $8 million well, bro.
It's simple as that. You go to your job and tell you you're gonna take a 30% cut. Shut up, bro. You can't say that. You're gonna do it.
You're just fanboying right now, bro.
No, that's a fact. I'm gonna have you fanboying right now, bro.
That's the difference between me and you. I'm a supporter.
Come into work on Monday, and your boss tell you, motherfucker, you're gonna do this or not for 30% less.
I'm a supporter. I'm a supporter.
Answer the question. You're gonna do for 30% less.
How do you say screaming in Spanish?
Gritando, hijo de puta.
Yeah, gritos.
Ese tipo está acojonado porque yo estaba hablando de verdad para que tú lo sepas, puñeta.
Bro, I didn't understand that speaking Spanish of yours, bro. What you say? I think CJ Spanish was better.
Nah, that's Puerto Rican. That's Puerto Rican Spanish.
No, that's Spanish. I didn't understand. CJ Spanish was better.
You guys are from the same island. You guys might be cousins, man. Chill out.
This is Hector Camacho versus
CJ is more Puerto Rican, bro. What are we talking about?
No,
I don't know, bro. Like Puerto Ricans speak Spanish like they're constantly getting poked in the ass while they're talking.
Oh shit!
Yo, Mexicanos are the one who be singing that shit, so I wouldn't be talking.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
No, you guys are singing that shit. You got that vibe.
No, that's fair.
Puerto Ricans speak mad fast. I'll say that. Mad fast Spanish.
We don't want to waste time, bro.
Dominicans have the fast.
That Cuban Spanish is like, bro.
Time is money.
And Marco's part of the culture now too. You heard about Marco, right?
What culture?
He's part of the culture. They gave Marco.
What culture is that?
The hip hop culture. Marco could use the N word.
No, no, Sirski. No, Sirski.
Yo, what if I just started doing it like Believe in Low? That'd be fucking hilarious. I'd lose all the viewership.
Marco's from Hell's Kitchen, bro. All my white boy friends from Hell's Kitchen talk like that, bro. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah, chill. I never used that word even back then when it was not as bad to say it. you're from
Yo, Marco, you said it one time on TBV. I got the audio.
It ain't bad in New York. It still ain't bad in New York, man. It's just depending on where you're from. Simple as that.
One time I said it here because remember the dude, I was reading a comment and the dude wrote it and I wasn't thinking that started. I said like 75% of it. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, stop writing that shit. Put a ninja emoji or something.
I remember that.
Anyway. But no, man, we'll see what happens. At least just for the fact,
I hope the fight happens. I'll be honest.
I would like it too. But knowing that Shakur doesn't have a contract yet with Eddie, that's a problem.
How big this would have been like 3 years ago when you had the 4 horsemen, right? You had Tank.
Let me tell you something right now.
How much, Shakur.
Real quick, let me tell you how much Shakur respects Tio, right?
Ryan,
before Shakur and Tio had that fallout, Shakur used to speak very highly of him. When he was on Mill City's channel, Shakur told Mill City Tio's a bad mother effer. And then when Mill City said, who wins between Tio and Devin? He says Tio. Tio and Ryan. He said Tio knocks him out. This is after the Josh Taylor fight, but then when Tio turned on Shakur started talking down on Tio. Shakur knows that Tio's another fighter.
I think Tio beats Ryan.
But out of that group of guys from there, they all know that Tio's that motherfucker. They know that. They know deep down. Yeah, you can't deny that, bro. That's hate. That dude.
That's hate.
No, I mean it's competitive nature. You're not gonna want to, if we're about to maybe talking rumblings that we're gonna fight, I'm not gonna kiss your fucking ass.
To be fair, Tio's more accomplished too. Like he's 2-time lineal.
Right.
I think it makes sense for fighters to build each other. Like that was Floyd Mayweather's model. Make your opponent look like he's nice, because how does that make you look if you're beating a bum?
Exactly.
Well, Marco, I gotta say this, that he's a hell of a fighter. He's a great champion in his own right. But
shut the fuck up.
there's only one TBE. You feel me? And come September 13th.
Nobody got the blueprint for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, and you know what else Floyd started saying, which annoys me? He starts calling it the sport of boxing. Just say boxing. Why the fuck are you adding a sport? It's weird.
Well, to highlight the fact that he was like, it's not knockout. I think he was like coming back at his critics for saying, "Oh, your shit is boring because you're not stopping people anymore." He was like, "It's a sport, and I'm the best at it. I'm the most skilled,
Sport of boxing."
Or maybe it was because he tried to like lean in towards the business side mostly towards the end of his career. So that's what people attribute to him in his career.
Maybe because you never hear like Kobe was like, "Yeah, in the sport of basketball, I've done." No, just basketball.
Well, yeah, but it's not the same.
Yeah, the sport of football is great.
Yeah, it's weird.
Not the same combative nature as a combat sport. So I understand it.
Trying to just I mean, but it was smart because I'm telling you right now, I pay attention to this kind of shit. Nobody ever said the sport of boxing before Floyd, and now listen how many fighters refer to it that way.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Who's out here saying that anyways? I mean, who really is saying
Floyd
that?
Mayweather. Who the fuck?
No, okay, he's retired, but who else? And now today he's saying that.
A lot of fighters.
I don't know. They give me one name. I don't know who.
I think it was this guy here. I had to mute you, Rich, because mad background noise.
Which Rich? CJ or
the other Rich?
Yo, Marco, I was gonna tell you, Marco. You know who goes to my gym a lot? Bill Haney be in my gym a lot with his little son Sean.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, Bill's cool. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Bill's a cool.
He's cool.
When he's not on promoter mode, when he's not on DHT, whatever in the BHT. He's a cool dude, bro. He see me in the gym, walked up to me, giving me compliments. Real down-to-earth dude, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I agree with what Punch said in one of the shows. People are fans of Bill. They're not fans of Devin, because I ain't gonna lie to you. Bill made me a supporter. I like Bill. I don't root for Devin because I don't like some of the things that he does, his antics. So he got his own antics. The way he brushes fans off and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
I wonder why Bill moved to New York. Do you know why? You talked to him about it?
Because they're broke, bro. They had to sell the house in Vegas. That's what I'm supposed to make.
They
were to try to make this fight.
That's narrative.
More expensive.
Yeah, that's narrative.
Hey, Marco.
What's up, Rich?
I just want to ask, because I argue with this guy HLD before on another.
Everybody does, but go ahead.
But I just want to ask. I respect him. I respect him because he's a diehard Tio fan, but like
he's a fanboy.
Yeah, what you guys say about him doing all this stuff, man? Like, I know you got some criticism for him.
Let me tell you.
Let me answer
that question.
No. Wait. Everybody, quiet for a second, please. Rich, you asking me? Or
I'm the only one that holds him accountable.
I'm asking my man HLD because I know.
What are you asking?
he always talk good about T.O., talk bad about everybody else, but it's sometimes you gotta criticize T.O., man, for something.
Exactly, brother.
No,
bro. He's talking to me. I know you want
to
give a shot.
Go ahead.
But you're not gonna get that, my man.
Go ahead, HLD. So I'll go right after you. Go ahead.
Man. Now, what did you want me to criticize? What are you talking about? Because you just want me to say.
I'm talking about all this stuff going on with.
What all this stuff?
You know what he was alluding to?
With Shakur, with Ryan Garcia. Wait, hold on. Let me talk with Shakur.
Let him talk.
With Ryan Garcia, all that stuff back with the Devin Haney situation and all them situations.
I don't know. I'm still waiting for you to tell me what you want me to criticize. Be specific with me, my man. We're men up here.
All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with him, man? When he
going on? You tell me what is going on.
When he gonna take a fight, man?
He fighting Shakur.
He ain't fighting no Shakur, man. He don't even want to fight him, man.
I'm gonna say that right now with Rich. Like I said, we don't know what Shakur is at with this entire thing. So can that fight really be made? No, I'm not gonna say that fight is on the table. It's probably what it is that Turkey's right now pushing him that we got to make a fight. We're gonna honor the contract, and so the rumblings are out there that Turkey could have mentioned it. How about Shakur? How about this guy? And so that's what's going on right now.
Yeah,
he's gonna fight. But Turkey's got him on the shelf for right now until he gets the fight that he wants.
Yeah, but who do you want to see him fight? And who do you think he gonna fight? Would you be mad? I
wanted him to fight Boots. Period. I wanted that fight to have been made. Now, what's the second?
You would have got murdered.
Fight? I don't care what would have happened. I asked the fight I wanted.
Yeah, that's. I feel you on that.
Now that off the table. Well, I want the next best thing. Now, if it is a Shakur, amen to that. If it is a unification fight, amen to that. But if it's the winner of Norman Jr. and Devin Haney, I wouldn't mind that.
What about the guy that smacked the shit out of him?
Subriel Matias.
Hey, real quick, Marco, peep the super chat. You got some more racks.
Oh shit! I got 10,000. 10,000 racks, baby. That's how I do shit. 10,000 Colombian racks. That comes with a side of yayo.
Well, brother, Subriel Matias is fighting.
Hold on.
No, I'm just saying, man. Like,
give me a second. By the way, congratulations to David Benavidez for cracking the Ring Magazine top 10 pound for pound just released. He should have been up there, but
I posted that in the Discord. Salute.
The promoter finally paid all those writers to get him on there.
No, honestly, I don't know how you have David Benavidez on top 10 and not Zerto.
And this is another thing I gotta say about the David Benavidez, right? You said you're not surprised, but how far can his skill carry him? Because he looked good at 160.
Damn, bro.
He looked good at light heavyweight, but
we doing this again?
That he was doing at 168.
We doing this again? Okay.
Hey, Rich, you doing some construction over there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm gonna pause you, man. You have a lot of background.
And then I would argue that Zerto has shown more of a pound for pound skills by going up to cruiserweight, unifying, and not even just that, but also showing a change in his styles. Like he went from a pressure fighter to an actual boxer and able to jab and move.
I gotta say, real talk, this is the first thing that I completely disagree with you about. Benavidez should have been on the pound for pound list years ago, in my opinion.
Based off of doing what?
Dominating everybody.
No.
He fought and the division he fought in and literally chasing off Canelo. If he would beat Canelo,
right,
we wouldn't even be talking about this. But he never got that opportunity.
He's getting penalized.
But this
let me say this real quick. He's getting penalized because Canelo
everybody. How is this even a conversation? Dominated.
He's getting penalized because Canelo ducked.
What's up?
Hey, Marco. Nah, but this is the thing about it. Can his skill carry on to light heavyweight? Because that light heavyweight
already.
Wait, hold on. It carried on to light heavyweight, but those wasn't no fights that would look like at 168. The light heavyweight fights that he had at.
No,
look like nothing that like.
Sure, okay, he wasn't stopping people. I understand the argument.
Out, but he still dominated.
I'm talking about skill wise.
This is how good he is. That you guys
I think the skills have carried up. The skills.
Y'all think so?
This is how good he is. You guys have to look for things to criticize in a unanimous decision victory, like a clear victory.
No, I don't really gotta look. All I gotta do is watch the last time he fought. When he fought Plant, bro. Like you literally lost the first half of that fight, bro.
Literally, would have knocked Plant out if the ref wasn't like he beat Plant's ass at the end.
I mean, he should have knocked him out.
That's
He's
like
supposed to be big and badass, right? He's supposed to be big and strong. Why can't you break a clinch?
That's like saying what? No. Are you kidding?
Like
Have you ever
Canelo
been in
could
there?
break the
When you're
clinch. Did
being
you watch
held
that
like
fight?
that, you can't. No, it doesn't
Bro,
work
Canelo's smaller.
Hold
he
up.
broke the
Hold
clinch
up, champ.
Stop Plant.
Nah.
I don't know who's going to get this analogy, but it's like saying that the Falcons should have beat the Patriots in that Super Bowl. Well, they didn't.
Not
the
only
Patriots
that, but
came back and they whooped their ass.
He won the whole fight dominantly just because he lost a few rounds at the beginning.
I got to see how he look against Anthony Yard. I mean, on Yard, man. I really got to see how he
I guarantee you,
I think that would be
guys
his
like
real
you
test.
two, after he destroys Yard, are going to say the same shit. Well,
Nah,
Yard,
what if he stopped him?
Not like guys like me. I'm just saying to be pound for pound. I feel like your skills got to carry. You was bigger than all them guys at 168. You damn near was bigger than them.
Actually, I would argue that being bigger than every guy you've ever fought is the exact opposite of pound for pound. Yeah, because you're using your size to beat them. You're not using skills.
Hey, look, I'm not
literally.
Size? No.
I'm not.
Yes,
oh
bro.
goodness.
He was literally bigger than everybody he's ever fought.
You know how many fighters were bigger and were garbage?
Okay,
yeah, that's true.
But what
that's
I'm saying
true.
is, though, he's not using skills to beat these guys.
What do
He's
you
literally
mean?
just outsizing.
That's not a fact.
Power?
No. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Placement, footing?
Hey, Marco.
His footing is trash. What are you talking
Oh
about?
my goodness.
Anti-fact.
Hey, Marco.
What's
I'm not saying what he's saying right there.
Good.
I'm just saying he was bigger than a lot of guys at 168. I just gotta see.
He was taller, yeah.
I gotta see how he.
And you know what, Rich? You know what, Rich? That's what they said about Morrell. Well, wait till he steps to somebody his own size. Washed him.
Yeah, he washed him. He washed the shit out of him.
Did he get dropped?
Yeah.
Vazzy,
he didn't get dropped.
No,
he
didn't
used
get
his.
He got pushed in the shoulder. Come on, you know boxing better than that.
Yeah, he didn't get dropped. Yeah.
Let me read
I gotta see him fight.
Let me read the super chat. Hold on. This Benavidez disrespect is just nauseating. Smoking Mo Frazier, an extra crispy 2-piece with barbecue sauce. Benavidez just another simple flat-footed Mexican. He's trolling.
Yo, you must have hit your goal, Marco, right? Salute.
I did. Thank you. Appreciate you guys, especially with Jerry's fucking 50, 60, 70 racks. Never made 70 racks.
What was the conversion rate?
It's like $2.50 per 10,000.
Oh, man.
Nah, fuck it. I appreciate it. I don't give a shit whatever it is.
That's cool. How does that work? Does it like automatically convert in your account or what?
I believe it comes out of his bank account, which he clearly has a bank account in Colombia, and it goes into mine, and it automatically converts based on the national exchange rate at the time.
Okay. I always wondered how that shit works.
Yeah. Marco just a Canelo hater. It's okay. What?
When did he say that?
What you talking about?
He said it's 50-50. I don't.
Yeah. No, I don't think it has anything to do with
Mo
Canelo.
is tripping today.
I'm not even talking about Canelo. I'm literally just talking about Benavidez and his skill set. And
hey, Marco,
I don't think he uses skills to
that's where
he
he's
just
making
mauls
the
them.
association.
Hey, Marco, I think Bivol will beat Benavidez.
I know you do. A lot of people and you know what? A lot of people think that. And he has a good chance. He has a good chance.
I think it'll be a clear victory, like 8-4.
I think it'll be another Zerto fight.
He has a good chance. I'm not delusional, but I
might be wrong. I come back on here though and bet somebody. I might be wrong.
Oh, you should bet CJ. He's putting up racks.
But I definitely think
I'm putting up racks, baby. But on that one, to be fair, on that one, I'm not even sure. I haven't marinated on it. I haven't really sat down to think about it. And I don't just like to talk out of my ass, so I'm going to really think about the style matchup. But we'll see how Benavidez looks against Yard, and then Bivol coming off the back surgery. We'll see. I might be willing to put something on.
I'll give Benavidez full credit because that was one of the fights I was calling for. I said if he's not going to fight Smith, he should fight Yard. That would be a great.
Yeah, who else is there? Yeah,
and that's what I said about Yard, because Yard is a straight up light heavyweight, man.
And Yard was giving Better Biev a lot of problems.
That's why I said if he beat him in a convincing washed out way, then hell yeah, he on that pound for pound. Hell yeah.
I'll agree there. Yeah,
because he's a real 175. Yard, and he fought good people at 175.
Yeah,
Yard is going to be the barometer for you guys. Well, then you're going to accept it because that's happening.
No, you're going to move the goalposts because Vazdik was a legit. You know what I mean? Ex-champion only got beat by Better Biev. So you're just going to move the goalposts.
Out, so it doesn't count. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Vazdik,
you got to stop everybody.
Too. Bro, he's an old fart.
I mean, to be fair though, he didn't even scratch Vosdik. He didn't even look like he hurt Vozdik's feelings.
See?
He didn't.
So the punches landing, which is the objective of the sport, doesn't matter. Okay, cool.
The sport, the sport of boxing.
I don't remember saying that.
The sport of boxing. That's what that means. It's like if it lands, it lands. It's not Benavidez' fault that the dude doesn't swell up as easily as others.
I don't see where this monster comes into play though.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, you're gonna see after Yard.
If you said he's the Mexican Elmo, okay, we go with that.
Oh Jesus!
Get the fuck out.
He's not even Mexican. Dude's Ecuadorian.
He's half.
He's half.
Hey Marco, what's the difference between his style and his brother's style of fighting? Because they a little bit got the same style.
Jose?
No, they don't got the same style.
They a little bit do.
A little bit.
Well,
they're both.
I'd argue Jose is actually a little bit more methodical. He's actually his punch placement is really good. Yeah, like Jose gave Crawford a better fight than Spence did.
Yeah, I think he's a.
Everybody gave Crawford a better fight than Spence did.
He still got stopped.
Dead ass, yo.
That's a good one.
Yeah, but I agree. I think Benavidez Jr. is more methodical. I think he's a better skillful fighter at when he's best at the time. But
so HLD, you're never gonna call him the Mexican monster. Yes.
No,
you can't respect him.
The Mexican Elmo.
The monster.
Terrible.
It's just I don't know, bro. Because I mean, I can understand why Inoue is called the monster, but Mexican monster David Benavidez is like, all right, dog. What why are you the monster again?
Because Mike Tyson had nothing else to say. That's why.
Oh my God! I got to collect my $40,000. Excuse me.
Fucking
Jerry. They say.
I think that's like 20. I think that's like $20 to put some respect on Jerry. That the orange, like the color of the super chat will tell you how much. So I think that's like 20.
Well, yeah. They say Benavidez ain't no monster. He's flat-footed, no defense, nothing special. He's a weight bully at 68. But at 75, he's got the whole division tap dancing around the smoke. You know what, Jerry? You get the proper. All right, and we got signature sounds. 99% of Benavidez slander comes from the Canelo defense team. You know what? Signature sounds. Oh, this won't do it. There we go. Absolutely. It's color coded.
It's 4,000 pesos for every day. So that's about $8.
Yeah, but that's a lie though. Like who's tap dancing around the division when B-Ball and Better B was supposed to fight or whatever.
Well, I mean, he should have fought. Well, Bivol now had back surgery, which we didn't.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, he shouldn't fight none of them because they 1-1. It's a tie. They gotta have a tiebreak or whatever.
And Benavidez even knew that there was gonna be a trilogy.
I'm just saying that don't even make sense. Like if like you can't get mad at them for wanting to like how they tap dancing around shit.
Sure, I agree with that, but I don't want to see the trilogy.
No,
I don't need to see.
We probably don't, but they probably want to do it just for the money and for who's better.
Well, the point of the fight is it was supposed to take place in Russia, which is their motherland, which is what a Better Beef wanted to do. And,
I kind of want to see the Usyk and Fury trilogy just because Better Beef and Bivol, they each lost, right? Even though think what you may of who really won, there's official L's on each record. But Usyk has no L, and I think Fury's the only fighter. I thought Fury won one of the fights, but he's the only one who has a chance to really beat Usyk. Did you guys disagree? Who else?
Nobody else. I mean, no. That's why I said fuck it. Retire.
Can you repeat that one more time?
I'm saying that I think there's a real chance of Usyk actually losing to Fury, so that's why I'd want to see that third fight. Any other proposed heavyweight fight for Usyk, I don't think he has a chance of losing. So to me, it'd be interesting to see them fight third time. But I don't want to see Bivol and Better Be a fight a third time.
I'm not interested.
No, I feel you. That would be Usyk's greatest challenge. But I'm like, fuck it. You're already 2-0 against them. Just walk away. Go back. Go home and be a family man, like dude said on Street Fighter.
I don't think he's going to stop fighting. I think he's going to keep going for a little bit.
Yeah,
I think Caballero would be a really good fight for Usyk. The body shots are gonna give him a lot to think about.
Right, until the fight happens and Usyk, we don't know. Caballero, well, maybe. No, maybe you're right. It's hard to tell. I thought Joshua was gonna fuck him up initially.
No, honestly, Joshua in that second fight looked better than he has in a really fucking long time. I think he should have stayed with Robert Garcia.
Definitely.
It was a close fight. It was a split decision, as a matter of fact.
Yeah,
but I think all of us knew that.
AJ's not that.
Yo, that's when he spazzed out, though. When he started throwing the belts all around and wilding out.
I mean,
yeah, that was when he crashed out.
How would you feel when a cruiserweight fucking beats you and you're like towering over him?
Twice.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
you know what I mean? Yeah, you didn't really handle it well.
He was acting like one of those spoiled little kids.
Yo, I'm telling you guys, losing is something. It's tough when you lose, and some people don't handle it well. Better than claiming your coach drugged you and there's egg weights and.
Bibble handled his loss. Bibble handled his loss to better be like a G.
He did, but he didn't think he lost though, and he did say that. Like, how do you handle a loss that's clear? That's a different story. A close fight. Oh, excuse me, fight you. I want to collect my 10,000 bands. Thank you. Okay, what happened to Smith fight? Hearn kept his guys away from Benavidez. Bivol dropped the belt. Come on now.
What happened to the Smith fight was the Turkey offered him a record amount of money that he's never earned in his career, and he turned it down.
Oh.
And Bivol dropped his belt to have the trilogy, which Benavidez also knew was going to happen because he prefaced it before asking for the belt. He knew that there was going to be a trilogy.
Yo, Pacino, Parker, I run over this. Parker is just, I'm telling you, his last 3 wins, which are impressive on paper, were just part of circumstance, happenstance. He fought 3 guys who were not there to fight and who no punches.
I've been getting great sleep lately. I've been getting excellent sleep, so I don't need to see Parker versus Usyk. That's just a snooze fest.
Oh, shit. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up, man. I'll be back tonight. I appreciate you guys. This was an epic one. I lasted.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, brother. I'll probably be there tonight.
Yeah, come back, man. I like having you in here. I don't know
okay, so what? Floyd Castillo, what we doing?
We'll figure it out when we jump. Right. Let me get this last one. Smoking Mo. Shout out to Burger Vides, 2-time email champ. Oh, man. Mo, you're hating, man. He's half Mexicano. What are you doing?
Best super chat of the day.
Oh, boy. All right. Peace out.
Peace.
Later, yo.
All right, one.